definitely recording now. So I guess if anybody else turns up, they'll turn up. I've got the winter mod on, by the way, so I've got snow effects.
Yeah, I have winter mod on. I have no snow, but I think that's only when it rains, is it?
It's snowing for me. My rain's down low, so I don't know.
Or maybe I
season effects in the tab menu.
Oh, that's what I have to turn on. Yeah, because remember we disabled the snow mod last year.
Yeah.
And we kept getting snow. Because I had to log out and log back in again to activate the snow mod. So snow effects. I think you have to go out the game and just set that to get that to come into effect as well. I'll get over no snow.
Well, I haven't got snow in the roads. I've just got snowing in front of me, so it's like.
Alright, you have to restart the game
to get the snow effects
for
in the roads.
the winter mod to kick in.
Yeah.
Because I had done the same. You have it, but you have to activate it.
Mhm.
And then the snow effects is I have that turned off, so I don't have snow. Might leave it off actually because it snows continuously.
Mhm. Kind of annoyed at this, 55 limit for ETS and 65 for ATS, but
yeah, but then
I know it's laws.
But the speed limits then are in ATS are generally higher.
Yeah, it's like laws of America are different.
Across most of Europe, it's 50. In California, which is the slowest, is 55. You could do 80 in some places.
Yeah, I know. I understand like the laws are different, but it's just I was in ATS doing these deliveries and I was hammered in the fucking roads, and then this just feels like treacle.
It does, yeah. So just Meg, see your comment about the new Renault.
Yeah, the Renault.
I don't know because I couldn't tell you what the Renault looks like already.
Well, you drove the premium.
Right. Yeah, but I just wouldn't know one from the other. I didn't take any notice of the one in the video being any different.
They just
when you're driving it, you don't be looking at it.
Yeah, well, the front, it just looks different to me. The Magnum is really tall, and that was short.
Well, possibly the
grille did not look right.
Yeah, possibly there's a new, whatever the latest Renault is. I mean, they've updated Scania, so
yeah,
I don't see why they wouldn't update Renault.
Of course, it just made me just seeing things like actually.
Yes, I don't talk about Renault because that got liberated by the bankman off of me. I don't have it anymore.
Well, you have plenty of money now. You can buy a new one and just.
I have plenty of money now, but at the time I was. It got taken and sold, which I had lots of money when it was sold because they gave me back some.
I mean, honestly, I got enough money in my bank account to buy, say, 1,000 new trucks if I wanted to.
Well, put it this way, I got all those extra trucks and drivers with the Italian DLC, and I didn't notice it into my bank account. And then after fast travelling around a few places, it's not long building up again.
Yeah.
I'm just shy, got my 2 million off of 300 million.
Yeah, I just got like 200 million from getting all those jobs for the gifts. Just from fast travelling.
Like, you make
so much money.
The stage where money is no object.
Yeah.
Can you take some fun out of it, but I like the struggle.
Well, I like the struggle in the beginning, but once you've done it all, to me, you've earned the right to just wave two fingers in the face of the game's money economy.
Yeah, see, I enjoy when I sit down and play pro mods and start off as a single start off. No, I hate the fact that you have to work, but like if you started off with like 500,000, brought yourself a decent truck, I have no interest in buying garages or hiring workers and all that. Once you make money on a run, have enough to upgrade your truck a bit. And even 500,000 would get you a top of the range truck anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the most expensive one I've bought is almost 700,000, and you don't need that. That's all the accessories been put on.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Once you've enough to buy a truck at the start, kind of, so long as you make enough money to cover your costs and your damage, you don't really need much else. Just explore the world.
So, who else is around?
So you got yourself one of the new scanners, didn't you?
Did I? Wasn't me, that was somebody else's pick.
New scanner.
I think that was Kev's pick, was it no?
I thought you said you got a new truck, no?
I've got all the trucks. Oh, you mean the 700,000 one? So that was just a Scania when I was outfitting it.
That's what I'm saying. You had a picture up of it saying that you'd done done halfway through your jobs.
Halfway through my jobs. I don't think that was a Scania I put up.
Was that not? I don't know. I had seen it.
I put up a picture of the ATS ones, but I hadn't done the. I don't think
you didn't have the Euro truck one up. I can't look now.
I think Kev put up a picture of a Euro truck one.
Oh, maybe. I know I put one up of a Euro truck. I think. Or did I? No, I put one up today, so we're on the server, but that.
I would check for you, but
driving. I'm the same. I'm foot to the floor. So I should have cruise control on. After driving ATS this afternoon, these trucks, they steer better, but they feel very, when you turn the wheel, they feel like they're going to fall over.
Yeah. I think it's because these trucks are shorter, they manoeuvre better.
Well, you're sitting on top of the front wheel, whereas the American ones, you're sitting half a mile behind the front wheel.
Yeah. And the thing with American ones is, I can straighten out the wheel in this truck and go forward straight. And I would feel, I can feel it's perfectly going fine straight, whereas in the American truck one, when I straighten out the wheel and look forward, my truck's still drifting.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I think there's something wrong with the viewpoint in the truck, that causes.
Maybe they've set it up slightly different because you have a longer nose and that.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward in this truck, and I can see where forward is, but in the American truck, when I look forward, it's drifting to the left slightly. So there must be something the angle's pointing slightly right or slightly left. So that's putting off your viewpoint.
Yeah, I think it's the nose as well kind of puts you off on the. Well, I suppose the newer ones aren't so bad, but the older ones have the big nose on them.
Yeah.
If you've I have one of the old ones, it's beautiful, and you have that guard kind of at the front.
Yeah.
And a plate on your window, there's not much room to be looking out of it.
Yeah, I just removed a lot of stuff so I could see better at it. It's still, even with the small nose Peterbilt, it's still a pain in the ass to see because of the nose here.
Although with the head tracking, it's brilliant because you can actually do like you do in real life and duck down and look forward.
Yeah, well, that's
so
fine.
If you've gone that bit too far to see the traffic lights,
yeah,
you can kind of force your view. You can force your view to it.
Yeah, that's fine for head tracking, but this fixed viewpoint of the mouse driving.
Yeah, it's. I'd say I've done it on the road. No, that's the same. That thing bugs me because you have to use the mouse to move your viewpoint, and it's annoying.
I mean, I can always press 1 to set the viewpoint back to forward if I want to, but it's kind of disconcerting to be suddenly going forward. Like you just give yourself whiplash.
Yeah. But yeah, lean forward, use the zoom button, and you'll be surprised what you can see.
You got a zoom button?
Yeah, you can zoom. Well, I have it pressed a button on the wheel. It's nothing by default or Z. I can't remember if it's Z or whether I set it to Z. I think possibly I set it to Z. But you can set a zoom button. That's part of the game, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to lose the controls when I get to your place.
It's handy for, the little GPS you'd have on the window?
Yeah.
It's handy for that because if you press it, it zooms into it, makes it bigger.
Ah.
Or if you're trying to read a sign or something. No, it's by default, but I have a feeling by default it's not mapped. Right, that's mine delivered. So I have 2 of 2 in tier 2. What tier 2 of 2, yeah, and I've 2 of 6 delivered.
I got 3 or 6 in tier 2.
So 7 o'clock, there's no sign of anyone. Where did you say you were going to?
Bourges. It's just north of you. If you look just north and slightly to the left.
Garbage manager.
And I'm about 60 miles out, so... Yeah, I don't think you have a garage there, because I don't think you get any garage in Bourges. I think it's one of those...
Bourges, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing...
Right, I'll just teleport to you when I get there then, or whatever. 60 miles, it won't take that long.
Let's see if there are any jobs here first.
Helps if I go up to 55, I slowed down to go in the corner, what I can speed up.
Right, I have one to Pescara in Italy or Zurich. Zurich is 268. Pescara is 667.
Well, if you want to jump around looking for a new job, that's fine, I'll meet up.
No, I have one to Zurich and one to
Zurich's Switzerland, so
Italy.
it shouldn't be that far.
No, that's only 268.
Okay, that's nothing. As long as it's below 300, I'll take the job.
Why do you not do like over 300?
Too long. You know, like, they're trying to get the job quickly. Forget the 12.
Alright. Yeah. Because there is a Pescara, I said, one in Italy, but it's halfway down Italy. It's nearly 700
doing 2,000 mile jobs to get the reward is kind of pointless.
Well, yeah. If there'd been more of us on and we were doing the one side of Europe to the other, I wouldn't mind one long job.
Yeah. Right, I'm 35 miles out now. Which means I could be right at the edge of the town right now because how big these towns are. I'm probably already inside Beckenbourg. I'm just going to my delivery point. Yeah, that's 7:05 now. I think we're the only two it's going to turn up.
I must just throw a bit of coal on the fire there. Back in a second.
Right, no problem, man. Yeah, I'm doing a video, aren't I? I should be talking to you, but Dafydd's not here. Well, as you can see, the delivery point is just coming up. It's up here like that. So all I'm going to do is get round up this exit and apply part of the way there, and I'll be 10 out of 12 done. Yeah. Then I need 2 more. Maybe I can get it done in a video, like 2 more deliveries done in a video. And that'll be me completed it and having my new paint job, which I'm not bothered about. I'll have a new background as well for the main menu, which is actually okay. Now I'm just going to keep blathering on until Dafydd's back, so you're not going to be watching a blank video of me just driving.
That's alright, I'm listening to you blathering on you.
Ah, right. See, I'm not having to talk to these people who aren't trained.
I'm the same. I don't talk.
Well, saying that,
it was Kevin put up the picture to scan. Yeah, you're right.
Saying that,
you had put up underneath. He put up the picture.
Ah.
And then underneath you'd said halfway through ETS event 2.
Oh right, that was yeah, I did right.
So I had just seen the picture and then saw your comment underneath, and had attributed it to you.
Yep. Oh well. Well, technically I was halfway. Yeah, I was halfway through. It's just there wasn't in that truck. And I do own Scanias everywhere. Like I got a fleet of.
My trailer is still there. Like in single player, as soon as you drop your World of Trucks trailer, it disappears.
Yeah.
Right. So this World of Trucks job is where.
The thing is though that. What is it? The Scania S and new Scania R
jobs now.
Can't get the 8x4. So I'll probably
but you know something to me, yeah, an 8x4, but you know something.
Too much overkill. Must be a vehicle, does it?
It is, and you know something. Especially, I've been watching videos of the that special car goes. And when you have that many turning axles on the front of the trailer, it pushes the back of the truck. Now, whether it does that in real life or not, I don't know. But in game, the physics from the trailer seems to have more grip than the truck. So your truck will just slide with the trailer. You find it even with the heavy haul ones, if you turn too tight, it pushes the truck.
Oh, I see you now.
Alright, I have one now I have 4 now. I have one to Montpellier.
I got one to Montpellier, 152
one
miles.
To Marseille. Should I do Montpellier, so...
If you want, yeah. We've both got Montpellier.
152 miles, that's just over the limit.
Yep. I think they're all just over the limit. Like, no, all the jobs that appear.
Alright, no, can I have some... Best saying that now. And you know something? Just as well I didn't venture too far because it's right behind me.
Yeah, because I can see it. It's now a Trado.
Yeah, and I see your trailer there behind me as well.
Now I'm just round the corner as well, so I'll be right there. Oh, Monkey Show Farmer Dad, number 207. I see you backing into a white Trado trailer.
Yeah, that's alright, I see a white Trado trailer for you as well. Although it's glitched, it's kind of... It's like 2 trailers together.
Maybe it's not been
updated. Now you've lighted, now you're showing a Trado trailer, you're pulling out. Alright, yeah, does it... You have a plain white trailer with nothing on. To me. And then there's a Trado trailer there. See, when I pull out, do I have a plain white trailer?
Yep. I can't see any presents at all.
Well, at least they're not empty flatbeds like they were last year. They've given you a box trailer now.
Right, do you want to take lead or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll take the lead.
Oh, you go then. Ah, well, it's just something you can see, and it's better than that fucking, you know...
That barrier trailer in ATS.
Yes. The one that teleports all over the place and sends you catapulting for miles because I parked behind you.
Yeah. I'm trying to stay on lanes. This is fun. Can't see them. Oh, I see a blue dot there on the road behind us.
There you go, you can see much more now.
I have my lights on. Anyway, I can see, whoever drove a truck in this lane before me, it was a very narrow truck.
Oh, the tyre tracks on the snow.
Yeah.
I can't see the snow at all because, you know, it's all out of date.
Alright, no, the tyre track is... We'll say there's one just my side of the white line, and the other one is about halfway in the lane. That's even out of it now. So trying to follow the tyre tracks instead of the white lines is very off-putting.
There's Noel in your truck. I don't think he'll be joining us.
Yeah, my crew's kicked in.
Yep, just...
I like this Scania S because it has a button that highlights when you hit the cruise. So instead of telling you necessarily what you're doing, it's just a button to say you have cruise active.
Yeah, it's like there was a separate bit in the menu for it, so even if you change the menu icon, it still showed the speed, does it not?
Well, yeah, you can change the speed. I have it set up to show me the speed anyway. But like, there's a little icon that it's there all the time, but when you press cruise control, it kind of brightens up.
Oh, right.
Because there's nothing worse than you're in the truck and you don't know if you have to be in the one visually telling you that you're... So do you know these trucks that when you damage them and it says call to the nearest thing and you lose all your dash information?
Yeah, you still know you got cruise control on then.
Aye. Yeah, you don't know what speed you're going, you don't know, you can't tell anything. Now, if I damage the truck enough to do it to this, maybe it'll do the same, but... Do your main lights on?
Yeah, do you want that one?
There, oh yeah. I was going to say I thought you said you put them on, but... I saw them come on there now.
Is my actual lights on?
I actually have. Yeah, your lights are on. I just couldn't see the big wall of lights.
Well, it must be on because I can see the light off my LED.
Oh, they're on now. They're on now. Yeah.
Right. No, I mean like the auxiliaries. I wasn't sure if the auxiliaries were on. Like, because you know, like, if you don't turn on F4 menu, they won't turn on. Yeah,
and then every time you go into the shop, they turn themselves off.
Yeah, but I can see the light off my LED, and the LED works off the front auxiliary. Like, you know the wee dragon thing in the back there? It doesn't light up unless front auxiliaries is on.
Oh, alright, I didn't know that.
All
the thing
LEDs,
on the back, the thing at the back of your seat, is it?
Yeah.
Or?
And on the window, like if you've got the Scania on the window of the Griffin.
Yeah,
Raven
I have
LEDs.
I have a Raven thing on my window.
Yeah, they won't light up unless you put front auxiliaries on.
Alright. Never took any notice. Are you good for fuel?
Yeah, I filled up before I left.
I've about half, but sure we've only 100 miles, so it'd be good.
Yep, well I've got enough for about 700 and I'll need one more job after this. I should be fine.
Mine is telling me... if I can find the right... 511 litres left.
Oh yeah, might ask you here tomorrow for...
telling me. Should be.
Well, I probably won't be. Like a friend's doing something else on Sunday night for a live stream.
Alright,
so...
tell him I have 986. Tell him I have 986 left in my tank.
Sorry, like my friend's doing a live stream on Sunday, and I've told him I'll turn up to that. Instead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just no controversy who's there. MrMoonDog is having internet issues still.
Yeah, he put in monkey pictures that he was... This thing was sending him all over the place.
Yeah, they're I think they possibly have what's wrong with it, which is an issue with their antenna, as in their tower or whatever. They send out stuff to him.
So they've been telling him all this thing about the stuff he's got and get him to get new stuff.
Oh, they actually came out. They came out to his house, I think. He was on. We were on Sig's Farm Sim server the other day, and I was getting what I would consider a good thing. Like I was 70s, and he was down. Well, yeah, because it's in America. He was down in the 40s and then up to 1600s, and then back down again.
Well, that's better than ETS. Like it doesn't show he's losing his ping like that in ETS.
Yeah. It is.
Holy crap, we've got high ping though. Oh well, I think it's America, so never mind.
That is our ping.
113.
Oh yeah, 130, but that's good for the
America.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I'd be laughing because, to me, like 70 ping for joining the farm sim. So like until I got the new computer, and it was actually the modem, and the old computer doesn't get my full internet, we'll say. I never realised that the ping in farm sim I thought it was supposed to be orange by default. Because whenever I was on farm sim, it was always orange. And occasionally went red. And so I just took it that that's the way it was supposed to be. Same as I'm on your truck. I mean, to get 120, 130 ping on this server, I'm happy out.
Well, it's the American one, so something in the hundreds is okay for that.
And we're not, well, like, that's what I'm saying, but it's a steady, we're not jumping around the place, we're not lagging, we're not...
Moondogging.
Yeah.
Sorry, Moondog.
So, I mean, we're not... I don't mind a high ping, so long as it's a steady ping. But see, even the same with Discord, because we were checking Discord the other day, and like I was on 119 to 121. And he was on like, he was low enough, but then it would shoot, like it would go from 30 or 40 up to 600-700 higher.
Have I delivered the Montpellier? Oh no, it's Marseille I went to last time. Are we going to?
We're going
Montpellier. Yeah, so thank God. I just realised like I went to the second France.
Because my other one, I stopped there. You're a bit behind anyway. Yeah, because my other one was Marseille. I think I had one to Marseille there as well.
No, I went when I came up from Italy. I went to.
Or have I done Montpellier?
Yeah, I went to Nice.
I might have actually done Montpellier already.
Oh. Oops.
I'm trying to think. I know. Every time I do these, I always end up going to the same place.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember the place I went because I went to.
I've already done 2 Barstow ones in the ATS.
Like
I wouldn't mind. They were like, I done a Barstow one, then I couldn't get a job out of Barstow, so I jumped to somewhere else. Done a job to somewhere, then got one back to Barstow. And it was only when I was arriving into Barstow, and John has the big sign in it. Off the road, and I was like, didn't I deliver here already? And I delivered to the exact same spot again.
Exact same company.
So I have 11 deliveries, but I've actually done 12. And I wouldn't mind. It was 147 miles, and I said, right, if I go the long way, it'll be over 150 miles by the time I get there, and I'd see will it count.
Oh, it does count because I went to Grimsby.
when I got there, then I realised I'd already been there, so it didn't count anyway.
I see Grimsby from Amsterdam. It was trying to route me around to Paris to go over the ferry and drive up the middle of England. So I just went from Amsterdam to Rotterdam.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
Ferry.
But it logged it at more than, like, it told you it was more than 150.
Yeah, so I got it because the their route was 150.
Right,
over.
but this was telling me it was 147 when I was taking it. But I kind of routed a different way to make it 170 odd.
Oh, right, aye.
And then I was saying, well, if it gives it to me, it gives it to me. It doesn't, it doesn't. But when I got there, then it was like, well, it's not going to give it to me anyway because I was here already.
You're going to Garford, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that where you're going?
Yep. I just noticed you're going the same way as me. This is only 2 businesses down here, so.
Alright, yeah. I'm turning up here at the lights. Yeah, at least it's not in GTA 5 to have the snow on, and that thing will make you slide.
Well, that sounds
at least
fun.
At least they don't have a physics thing in this. It's just graphical.
Oh, whoops.
I'm swinging wide there.
Is that MrMoonDog jumping in? Oh, he's going to farm sim. I'm just not into parking it. I'm just going in and. That's me.
Yeah, I'm looking for my deliveries down there, so I have to swing around.
Excellent day! 5 of 6, good. One more. Give me a gift lovely from here that's short. Toulouse! Yes! I got one to Toulouse. Oh, shit, sorry man, I just accepted it if I wait for you. Sorry! Oh. Right, I want to pick up this job for Toulouse. I've got to go into town to get this one.
Right, let's see, did this give me this now or not? Can't remember if I was here or not.
You'll find out in a second.
No, it didn't give it to me, I'm still 2 of 6.
Oh god. Well, I just picked up a job for Toulouse.
I have no presents from here.
Did you get those to Toulouse at all? Even if it's not a present?
I look there now. Market. Nothing. It's not contracts. Alright, now I've gone back into it. It's given me 2. One for London. One for Dijon. Where is Toulouse?
Dijon's just to the left of us.
Oh, Toulouse East. Is that way. Dijon West. Is north. No, Dijon is north.
Aye.
Dijon is...
Well, if you want to take Dijon one, I'll follow you after I drop mines off.
You're going to Toulouse. You have Dijon or London. London is 600 miles. Dijon. I haven't been to either. I may as well take Dijon.
Or we could go to Dijon first and I'll go tonight afterwards. I'm not bothered. It's my last one anyway. Sorry, I just kind of jumped the gun there, seen the job.
No,
like,
no,
yes.
you're grand. Yeah, so
yeah, I'm having to go all the way into town.
I'm just checking my log there on things. So. Yeah, I went to Montpellier one day ago. So I was in Montpellier. It didn't even dawn on me like this.
I've got the fucking VTM on as well.
I didn't put that on as well. Toulouse. I could go to Toulouse first. You could pick up another delivery there if you want. Head back up to Dijon, that direction.
Like I said, I'm easy, Ozzy,
like it's a world of trucks, so I mean, there's no...
Yeah, there's no time limit, so for you,
there's no time
to you,
limit,
then...
so but Dijon is closer.
Right, that's...
Oh, not Dijon. Your city, Toulouse, is closer.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I have to go to into town as well. So yeah, Toulouse is closer than going up to Dijon and back down again. May as well do Toulouse and then go up.
Okay. I just don't want to, like, you know, if you want to go somewhere else, I'll follow. I'm not bothered.
No, you're grand. I said, I'll go across to Toulouse and then up. It's all one. So I have 34 miles to go.
Jesus. Yep, it's 30 odd miles to town. I'm picking up from Globuer.
Oh, it actually tells you where you're picking up. Oh yeah, because it's the World Truck Show. I'm going to Stokes. No, that's where I'm going to, is Dijon Stokes. Doesn't tell me where I'm picking up from.
Really?
Yes, Dijon Stokes is where I'm going. It tells you where you're going because you have the load from when you accept it in World of Trucks.
Yeah, that's the F6 menu, but when you're in the menu for the...
Alright, I didn't actually look to see where I was picking it up.
Alright.
Because I discovered that if you don't have your World of Trucks job, or World of Trucks trailer, from where you are, if you actually reset to a garage, it'll reset you to your garage with the trailer.
Sneaky Davith.
No, it was actually, I was doing it one day and I was exploring the road, or getting the road, and I managed to get myself stuck. So I reset to the garage. No, what had happened was I had left the trailer.
Yeah.
Because there was a World of Trucks job, so I'd left the trailer and I was doing all these roundabouts. All these odd bits of road. And I'd kind of had an accident with the traffic, I think. So I had to reset my truck. And I reset my truck, and I think it brought the trailer to me, or else set me back to the trailer, can't remember which.
You probably bring the trailer to you.
I arrived in the recovery spot, like, going right. And then the next thing is like, I haven't even picked my trailer up yet.
I'm going to try that off just now. I'm going to drop my trailer off here at the garage, where we'll get fuel. I'm going to get fuel, and then I'm going to reset to the garage to get repairs.
But as I said, I think I hadn't even picked my trailer up. I think I was on the way to getting my trailer, was actually what it was. And I reset. And because World of Trucks, as soon as you pick up a trailer, whereas the in-game ones you don't actually pick up until you get to... until you actually go and accept it at the gateway, it's not yours.
Right.
You can cancel it, but World of Trucks is yours as soon as you accept it.
Yeah, because it's got your name above it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just teleported to the service station here, and...
I had you pick your trailer up.
I dropped my trailer off at the gas to get fuel.
Oh, well, yeah, it does that, but that's what I'm saying. If are you at the service station there now? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I haven't actually picked my trailer up yet, right? But
I see you now,
because that's what I have. Mine is F4. So it'll take me to Montpellier, 278, take 46 minutes. So now I'm gone. So I haven't actually picked my trailer up as yet. And if I come into where you are, I have my trailer.
Oh yes.
And I never actually picked it up.
That's sneaky. I'll have to remember
So
that.
there's a trick. There's a trick for you, sure. When you get these ones, like if you're, especially the likes of here, where the reset spot is literally across the road from where it is.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. See the special transport, you can't. F7.
You can't reset, yeah.
No, you're like fuck you. If you get destroyed, that's your own problem. I think you can actually fail if you get too much damage or whatever. Because
I think if you get too much, but you get, yeah, you can't reset. But then I suppose you would, if you were to have to reset in real life, your mission would be over because there'd be another truck come out and take it.
Yeah, it's like that's a good one for you to try. See Stavanger to whatever the fuck it is. You tried that route before in the special transport, or was you not?
No, I haven't got it yet.
Oh right. Well, see in Stavanger to whatever the heck it is, you have to go through from the quarry through this really small path, and once you get to the end of it, you have to turn left with your transport car and go through a roadworks, where it's really narrow because of the cones and the roadworks are there. I don't know if that's just I got unlucky for a road event or something, but there's a roadworks there.
No, there isn't. There's not road events yet.
And it was not wide enough to let you get the road through.
I'm assuming, but they must have checked. It must be possible, like.
I don't know if it was just like I said, there was something just unlucky, or they really hadn't checked the one for this road.
They don't have random events in ETS.
Well, maybe I just don't know how to get the damn thing through then, but it was not going through that fucking roadworks. It was literally wider than the roadworks.
Right.
Gave you room to get through. And my truck, the load hit it and the truck bounced, and I was on my side and I could not get up. And that's the only time I had to cancel a job in the special transports because I couldn't get through this fucking road.
And it wouldn't reset you.
No, it wouldn't reset me. That's how I found out you couldn't do that.
So it won't even give you the option of resetting, or
it just tells you you're not allowed to reset.
So how would you cancel your job then?
F6.
Just through the normal cancel a job button, is it?
It's total bullcrap. Like you can't even. But yeah, like I said, it does make sense. You can cancel it from the point of view of
if you can't go any further, then somebody comes and takes it. You're not going to be towed with that to a repair shop, like.
Yeah. But the way it was in, the state it was in, nobody was going to get it anyway because it was on its side.
Yeah. So that'd be the next thing now. Cranes that you have to go and rescue people that have fallen over.
Oh, there you are. You're not on roller trucks, are you?
I am.
Well,
I have the same as you. I have Christmas presents.
Oh right, okay then. Oh yeah, you're going to Dijon. I'll just do them 50 and let you catch up.
Yeah, I'm doing 43. Just getting speed after the toll bridge.
Yeah, see, I just slowed down to 30 for the toll bridge. Just let it coast through at 30. You can get through at 30 mph if you just let it go.
Yeah, I don't like playing chicken, I just get very nervous.
I've crashed this truck so many times that I don't get nervous anymore.
Yeah, it's like, will it, won't it?
Like, I've damaged this truck to such an extent that
I've done it with the crossings as well, the train crossings, and they don't always work out well either.
Well, you can't do it in the Italy.
You're like, yeah, you're like, I'll make that, or that's lifting, I'll go. And then you go and you smack into it.
Oh, hang on, I'll slow down a bit and let you catch me.
No, grand, I'm right behind you.
Alright, okay, now I'm at 55 for cruise.
I'm at 55, so I'm not going any faster.
It's okay.
What were you saying about Italy? You can't do that in Italy, did you say?
Yeah, they've set the speed lower in there. You can only do it at 25 in Italy, not 30.
Oh, the toll bridges, yeah.
I actually started doing there for the Christmas gifts. I started in Catania, right?
I started. Where were we last week? No, No, I started in. I had done during the week with Frito. I'd gone from Clermont, I think, over to. Oh, where? Somewhere on the west coast of France, anyway. So that's where I had started. Because that's how I ended up doing Montpellier. I had come across France. I think I'd done 3 across, then kind of 1 down to Montpellier, then down into Italy, and then was coming back up through Italy. I actually managed to turn one of these over in ATS coming off and off ramp. You know those the loop around ones?
Yeah.
The ones that go completely around. So I had it on cruise control at 65, and like I have the biggest engine in the truck, so there's no shortage of power. And it was 2 lanes. It was 2 lanes, and I was on the outside lane, and I had to go around a truck that was moving a bit slower than I was on the inside lane. So my curve was completely put out because I had to straighten up and then turn again. And as I turned sharp, then to cut back into the curve, I could just the whole truck just went up on its side, landed on the barrier, but the way it landed, then it went down onto its wheels again. But I had 87, I think, on the truck and 16 on the trailer.
Oh, Jesus.
But it was like, yeah, I would have made it only for the fact I had to go around a slow moving truck and I was in cruise control, so I wasn't hitting the brake.
Yeah, I had a few of those, like, if it wasn't for a truck in my way, I would have got round the corner.
So, if I'd been on the outside lane going around the corner in the first place, but I didn't see the truck until I was around the corner.
Yeah, that's what I got in Amsterdam.
Slow.
Amsterdam. I was coming to Amsterdam. There's this truck in front of me, and it just suddenly turned right and followed me around the corner. But it was in front of me, and I had to turn left to avoid it sharply. Went out into the middle of the motorway and turned right sharply again. The truck was bouncing everywhere, and I smashed into the fucking concrete barrier between the two roads. I was like, "You bastard! I could have made it around that corner if you weren't there." Yeah, oh well.
I was trying to read my phone when I was driving earlier. I managed to hit the barrier, but luckily enough I didn't do any damage.
Well, you haven't gone barrier surfing like I have yet.
Oh, I landed this truck actually up on top of a barrier yesterday. And it was like 2 wheels on the ground and 2 up on the barrier. And I couldn't get it off, so I ended up driving. I was on a slip road. And I drove down the barrier. It must have been, I don't know what it was in game, but all the way down to the end of the slip road and along a bit, and the barrier ended, and then did I get off? No, actually I got to the end and there's a little kick in the end of the barrier, and I managed to get stuck on that then with the 2 wheels up in the air, and I couldn't go anywhere. So I had to reset anyway after that.
Oh, so close.
I just diff locks on, and I went along driving with the 2 wheels on the ground. But my steering wouldn't do anything, like it was just dragging along the top of the barrier. Right, I'll have to stop at the next fuel one, I'd say.
Oh, right, sorry. If you want, I can stop here and you can turn around and go in.
Oh no, you're good. I've still about a quarter left, I'd say. Like, it's telling me I have 620 odd miles, but I never try. I always divide that by half.
Yeah, because you're on the fuel consumption.
I don't trust what it tells me.
Yeah, that's because you're on realistic fuel consumption, whereas it's guessing based upon the in-game consumption, which is 2 miles to every liter.
Plus the fact that I have my foot to the floor most of the time.
Yes, you're burning fuel like for a motherfucker because it's realistic fuel consumption. The fuel you consume is based upon the revs, and since you got the foot to the floor.
And I'm in automatic as well, which doesn't help.
Whereas in my case, I haven't got realistic fuel consumption on, so mine is always the same, 2 miles to every litre.
Yeah, that's what mine is kind of working it out at, but I don't think I'm actually doing that.
Oh yeah, if you look at the VTM, your fuel consumption is way worse than mine because mine is just based upon 98 fuel consumption.
Yeah, mine is. I'm using 112 litres per 100 miles, which is at the moment I'm doing 90, between 60 and 90 because I'm on cruise control.
And do you have all the eco driving perks though?
Oh, I have everything, yeah.
Right, so that's, I don't know if that helps you when, like...
It's supposed to make your economy better, but as you said, if I have realistic fuel on, I mean, I generally have my foot to the floor.
Yeah, you're going to burn fuel regardless.
It's in auto and I'm at 1500 revs.
I mean, 30% off of a huge fuel consumption is still going to be a huge fuel consumption.
Well, I never worry about fuel consumption in this, you know, it's just foot to the floor, go. To me, fuel consumption isn't an issue if you're, I suppose, maybe it should be, but if you're driving, getting from A to B, it doesn't worry me.
We're turning right up here, by the way.
Yeah.
The whole turn right, go left, go back around, the way you just keep.
Yeah.
Now I'm slowing down to about 50 or 45. Yeah, 45 will do. You probably would slow down naturally anyway, come up this hill.
Well, it depends. I have again 700 and something. Whatever.
Yeah, you'd probably have been noticed it.
So like, these are only 90. Well, I don't know what they are in here actually. They're 19. No, they're 23. Alright, they're only 19 ton in America. They're freaking 23 ton in here.
Yeah, they're 19 ton in America.
The Americans are getting late presents.
Yeah, the British kids are getting better. Well, European kids are getting better presents.
Yeah, Americans are only getting 19 ton.
Well, the Americans eat plenty, so they don't need as many presents.
Because truck and trailer, and the American one is only 33 ton. And I have them set at the same. I'm sure they're both on UK tons. Maybe if I'd put it on American tons, it would be 23. But I have my game set up as imperial tons on both.
I've just stuck at 45 because I can't be arsed changing up to speed now.
Yeah, my cruise control is off.
Well, it's 37.
We're in a city anyway, so we're in, yeah. Well, my GPS has gone mad with green arrows. One's telling me go to the wall, and the other one's telling me go in the other direction.
I am gearing down to 6 because this wee mini roundabout's coming up, which is 24 mile an hour. It'll take me down to. It's fucking roundabouts, you hit them at speed, you're going to either going over the top of them or bouncing off the shrubbery in the middle. And this one's got a shrubbery in the middle. If we one that was flat, I would have drove right over the top of it.
Believe me, we have plenty of those roundabouts here, especially coming off of roads like that. And the amount of times that you see tracks from vehicles going over the top of them is unnatural.
Now this is my destination here, Trado on the left.
Yeah.
Well, technically trucks are allowed to go over for something if...
I know, these are roundabouts, you have to go around. They have these fancy, like... the one near me now has like stone going, or like it has a kind of a low stone wall on kind of half of it. It's like divided into 4 sections, I think, and it's kind of artistic-y done.
Event completed.
And every so often, like, stone wall, the stone wall is knocked over and you have all loose stone all over the place.
Dijon. I don't have any Dijon.
Well, Dijon, where's Dijon, Limoges, Clermont.
Dijon's up to the right.
Or up to Bourges again. Or back Montpellier direction, if wherever. Like anything that direction. So you have Limoges, Clermont-Auvergne, Saint Alban, de Rouen, back to Montpellier, Dijon, Bourges. Any of those.
I'm just seeing if I've got a present that goes in that general direction first. Right, so I'll check the freight market then. Alright, it goes in. Oh, oh Jesus, I've got a special transport. Well, I don't think I'll be taking that.
Don't take that because it'll kick you out of the server.
I've got Bourges.
That's where you were earlier, yeah? We can go up that way.
2 seconds, I'll check. No, Bourges is the only one in the freight market I got that goes that direction.
But yeah, we can head up to Bourges and then across to Dijon.
But in external contracts, I have Clermont, which is in the same direction, but it's a
Clermont
better route.
Clermont is halfway there. Yeah, where in Clermont?
Trado.
Shade, alright.
Right, I'll go pick this up. And before we go, I'm going to check my World of Trucks profiles, see if I can unlock it without coming out the game.
You should be able to, yeah, because it registers on World of Trucks.
But it's items in the Steam inventory, so I don't know if you have to.
Actually, I see. There's a garage down there. I'm going to go down to the garage and fill up with fuel.
Well, I'm going to get this, go to World of Trucks, and then see if I can get it loaded in quickly without restarting the game. I might have to go back to the profile screen to do it.
Oh, actually, yeah, you may need to. You even just click on your. I think you just need to click on your Steam and activate it in Steam.
Yeah.
I don't think you actually have to restart again. You may have to restart again, but I don't know.
Yeah, you may have to restart the game for the game to recognise they're there, because it does load inventory items at the profile selection screen. But if that's the case, all I have to do is go back to the profile selection screen without leaving the game.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah.
Sorry if I'm holding you up.
No, I can't. I'm in no rush.
Actually, if I can get it, and I'll put it on and see if you can see the actual paint job.
Alright, yeah. Because I don't have it, so.
Right, let me go to World of Trucks and redeem this. I'm make sure this is not. Yep, it's not recording my desktop, so that's good. ETS, World of Trucks.
I thought you packed up over there, it is.
I think I'm the only person here.
Yeah.
Other than you. Tier 2 rewards. Steam account. Oh, wrong one. Tier 2 rewards. I'm going to put this onto the screen just to be safe. Oh god, I have to fucking see this Steam authentication. Luckily I got my phone next to me so I can authenticate it quickly.
Have you not have you not done that already, no?
Yeah, I've got it, so... I've got the Steam Guard on my phone.
Alright, but that's what I'm saying, do you not... It just asks you every so often to authenticate it.
Yeah, and I had to authenticate it there.
You don't have any lights on that your truck from the special cargo DLC, do you?
I should do.
You should do or you shouldn't?
I put them on it.
I don't see any.
Give me a second. That's them in Steam now. We'll have a look.
Or maybe I just can't see them because...
Yeah, it's the special transport lights I've got on, but they do not look like special transport lights. It's something weird with them.
Where do you have them?
See, at the back there's a horn and 2 lights in the back of the dual bar.
That's all I have. All I can see is the 2 lights and your horn.
And there's a,
do you still have that glitching light on that? You do. I only know that because I've seen a picture of you putting them on.
Yeah, the light is still there. It's sort of inside of the dual bar.
No, I don't see it. But that means so that those lights do work in multiplayer if you have the DLC.
But if you look down at the bottom below my license plate on the dual bar, just at the very bottom, there should be 7 lights blinking away there. No,
you have no lights at all on your lower bull bear.
Right, well I'm going to hop over to the...
You have... you just have the Michelin men and 2 rows of lights. Well, the row of lights are the Michelin men.
Yeah,
and then a row of lights below that. That's all you have.
A row of lights on the bull bar at the very, very bottom.
Yeah, no, I don't have them. I don't see them. No, but the reason I'm asking is that it means it works in multiplayer. Like the loads themselves would probably get you kicked out of the server, but
yeah,
the beacons is what I was interested in for the multiplayer.
Right, I don't see the new paint job.
You may have to log out your profile and back in.
Oh, hang on! New stream of intelligence when detected. Crystal Dimension paint job. Desktop background on top of the world. Let me just check this thing. Gameplay settings. Yep, I have the new background. I only had to go into the main menu to do it.
Oh, and back into the menu, yeah.
Yeah. So I should now have Crystal Dimension as a Christmas paint job.
Should I have got Tempest Night? Home at last.
Crystal Dimension. Oh, yeah, I've got Crystal Dimension and it's...
Was there not a background thing from the first session, or is it only the second one that you get?
2. You get 2 different backgrounds, 1 for each session.
I didn't
for each tier.
I didn't get... I've got 3 backgrounds. I have...
I like my plushie.
Right, I have 3 backgrounds. Oh, ShaunyB has been kicked by It obviously doesn't. Obviously, the server doesn't like the plushie.
It's not a plushie. I've had the plushie already. It's a paint job. I did it.
At a paint job? Oh, you over at the garage, eh?
The paint job just kicked me off the server. The plushie was okay. It's just the paint job that got me kicked. Am I back on the server?
No, I don't have you.
Right, give me a second. I'll log back in.
You're over at the garage anyway, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, that is hilarious. Like the paint job gets you kicked off the server.
Yeah, well, could you think? Well, I suppose See, they obviously haven't got the paint job, but I think they'd just give you like a blank paint job or something, same as other people see you.
Yeah, but it needs to be loaded into. Well, I should get the snowy roads now anyway because I've just reloaded.
You should get which?
Snowy roads.
Alright, yeah. Which reminds me, actually. So I might have a look at snow while I'm here. Sort of tab. How do I get my mouse up there? Go into set.
Right mouse? Right mouse button, or freeze up your mouse. Tab opens up the menu.
How do I get, as a general? Season effects there. Apply. Okay. We get out of it. How do I get rid of the cursor?
Right mouse again.
No, it's not doing anything.
2 seconds, I'm just logging in. Oh, that is hilarious. Right.
Oh, there, I think I got rid of it now. Yeah, it's snowing now, so the snow kicks in without having to go out of the game.
There we go. Let's drive and see if we get back in the game. Logged in. Okay, I'm not putting that paint job back on in multiplayer.
Yeah, ShaunyB is back again.
Right, I've got my plush bear though, still.
Maybe it handles the internals. But that's not your new plush bear though, is it?
No, it is the plush bear from the thing.
Or from the stage 2.
Stage 1. So it has
But the
stage
paint
1.
job is...
Yeah, the paint job's not. So I got the plush bear from stage 1 on my truck. The stage 2 paint job though is not recognised. What the fuck, dude? You think people want to be using it? Like, here you are. Come here, see if you can see inside.
Hang on, no, that's hanging, isn't it?
Yeah. So you should be able to see this thing hanging in front of me.
I have a black dot. Is it on the window?
No, it's hanging from just above the window.
Alright, I have a black dot on your window.
You
But
screenshot that and stick it in the Discord? Because I'll screenshot this here and stick that in Discord so you can see what I'm looking at. Showing disk. 4 new items in the inventory. Woohoo.
There's up in Discord there now.
Right, monkey pictures.
You see there's a little dot there by the wing of your backlight. See, I don't see all your... I see nothing on your window.
Yeah, I actually have flags and a teddy bear there. You can see mine from the inside. I got 4 flags and the teddy. Where you're seeing the dot is...
Oh, I see the little plush bear, yeah.
Hang on, see if you tab and go to your settings. Have you got load cabin accessories ticked?
I don't know actually, because I know I done it with the flags. I can see, because I can see your dog on the window. Do I have anything on? See, I have nothing on front of mine apart from my GPS and the Raven logo, but you can see the Raven logo.
Yeah.
So tab, right click, settings, and what's that under?
Just general. If you scroll down, there's load cabin accessories. It's about the same place as...
I think I do. I have, yeah, load cabin accessories, load flags. Because I remember I had to tick flags, and I think I just ticked everything that time.
Yeah, because I can see everything inside your... Like, I can see this wee compass ring on your desk, the laptop on your
Right,
seat.
but that's what I'm saying. I can see your dog.
Mm-hmm.
I can see your dog. I can see your laptop, and I can see your cooler box, but I can't see anything on your window. I can't even see your curtain. But the curtain... No, it should be below. I can't see anything at all on your window.
Well, I can't see the curtain from this side either, and I can see my flags.
Right, but no, I have no flags. That's all I have. It's just...
And I can't see the polar bear either.
That, I can see that one black spot on your window, that's it.
Oh, I can see the polar bear now, and I can see the curtain from underneath. Like, see this thing with the lights on it? The sun glare visor? It's blocking the view from your cabin, from seeing my polar bear. But I'm in the camera
Oh,
mode,
right.
and I go
I
underneath,
get you.
and I can
Right,
look up
hang
and
on.
see the polar bear.
Right, hang on, I'll try that. So I'll go into the external camera, and I'll go into your actual cab. Where are we? I lost this. There we are.
Hang on, I'm going to start moving forward just to... I just moved to keep myself from getting kicked.
Like, is there a way of slowing this thing down? Actually, if I just drive around into the back of you, I should be able to see if you have...
You got your headlights on, by the way.
Alright. They're on now.
System was giving a message about turning your headlights on.
Alright, no, my lights are on.
Right, I'll pull forward a bit so you've got plenty of room to get into the back of me.
Yes. No, I see nothing at all on the back except for that dot again.
Right, so...
And from the back it looks like one of those, those things that you get for sticking onto windows to hold stuff on. That's what it actually looks like. Those little squidgy things.
Yeah, I can see from your picture, like... That's weird as fake, man.
And I have everything ticked, like.
Yeah. Well, anyway...
Alright, not to worry. Right, you got your job, you did?
Yeah.
So
Sorry
you're
about that
going
hold
to...
up.
No, God, no worries. That's what it's all about.
And I still haven't got the fucking snowy roads because I forgot to enable winter mod when it came in first time.
Alright. Well, what you do is you enable it.
I've enabled it now.
I have snow, but it's very light.
I'll, like, when we stop at the next destination, come on, I'll just start the game then. And keep you waiting even longer.
No, with no rush anywhere. Well, same. I'm assuming I'm probably going the same route as what your GPS should be taking you.
Yeah, pretty much so far. If you're going through Clermont, you'll be going to Grand Point.
I put a dot outside the Tradox in Clermont.
You'll be going the same way as me then.
Right.
So everything's hunky dory.
Cruise control, not nowhere. Oh, because I do something in the garage.
You can't go faster than 40 in cruise control while you're in the city. The cruise control will just physically stop you going higher.
Yeah, but my restart cruise control did nothing. As in, because I had cruise control set already, you should be able to reset back to 60, but...
Oh.
Like, you won't do 60, but it should reset it. Or could have been when I reset the trucker. No, it's it.
I'm just sitting here scrolling my mouse wheel, so as soon as I get out of the city, the speed's going to instantly take up.
There, I've left the city now. I have my cruise control up to 60. Shit. Mine, because as soon as you leave the city and you go up, you have to go right.
Yeah. Straight into the fucking toll booth.
Yeah, I nearly hit the barrier in the middle of the road because I wasn't up. And then it was like, which way do I go?
Dong.
I've hit many of them. Trying to make a decision as to which way the GPS is telling me to go.
I just got up to speed and I had to slow down as soon as I got down the ramp. Yeah, see, you're getting it too in your cabin. Oh no, that's my cabin. I can see the light. You see, my cabin's got this light blue light all over the top of it.
I didn't see any.
In the picture, like, you can see, like, the bit at the top of my cabin's sort of cyan colour.
Right, yeah.
That's because the LED in the background's illuminating it.
Alright. Yeah, because I know the multiplayer, just because I know, I think of myself and Kevin, we boat had the flags, and we turned on the flags, and I think we turned on the cabin accessories. So we had done that previously. But because I can see your cabin accessories as such, in that I can see your stuff on your dash. It's the stuff on the window I can't see.
Yeah, I don't get why. It's like
because they're part of the cabin accessories, the flags on the windows, aren't they?
But they're all my flags are all inventory items, apart from the.
Oh, do you know that could be it? So they're. Yeah, because we'd have different inventory, but that's kind of annoying then if you can only see it if you have it.
That's why I wanted to put the paint job on so we could see if we could see each other with the paint job.
Yeah.
But I get kicked from the fucking system for that.
So that means you can't show that paint job off in multiplayer, then that's a bit.
Oh shit!
And you can't show your. And you can't show your presence. Are you on the World of Trucks or are you?
No,
on,
I've got to gear up. I have the wrong gear.
Alright.
Like 9th gear for me gives me like 52 miles an hour. So I was doing 52 without realising I was just watching you slowly creep away from me. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
Turn my lights up. Enjoying your holidays.
Just had to go down to my aunt's this morning to drop off the presents for the niece and nephew, because she was getting them two in the morning just to give their mum a break.
Yeah.
I think you know that, you know what I mean, like kids that age, like 5, 7, who are both still in terrible twos.
They're all out at their nans at the moment.
Yeah, you get the idea though. Sometimes you just need a break, so they were at their aunt's.
Well, she's out at her nan's, or out at her mother's with, so I get a break.
And I just dropped off the presents down there for them.
That's alright, they've released today, there's only one day to go. All of a sudden there's a rush to get everything done.
Oh god, to Tesco this morning as well. I went about 6:30 in the morning to go to get my shopping, to avoid all the assholes. I normally go about 7 to half 7. So I went about an hour early.
Full, is it?
It was fucking crowded. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Second last day, like tomorrow is.
And they're all like
Christmas
buying
Eve.
all the shit they can find. It's like, are you stupid? It's only shut for one day. Get a grip of yourselves. And it's like.
Over here, the off licenses will be like that now tomorrow. There'll be no drink Christmas Day, and it'll be like, oh, we have to get loads.
I couldn't even find any Schlur. Like every year I've had a bottle of Schlur, which is not even alcoholic. It's just fizzy juice.
Yeah, cause we grew up on that because my parents didn't drink. But we used to always have a glass of Schlur for Christmas dinner. It was part of Christmas dinner, like.
Couldn't find any this morning.
No.
Hi.
Because we'd still have it, because you know the kids would drink it, like, and myself and ourselves wouldn't be big. Like, we'll go out and we'll get drunk and whatnot, but we wouldn't be at home drinkers. So we're not going to have a glass of wine or whatever with Christmas Day. Well, we don't drink wine anyway, but I wouldn't sit down and have a glass of. I wouldn't have a can of beer or a glass of beer with my dinner, like.
Yeah, so we normally just.
I drink that stuff, yeah.
Really? And I went to. I couldn't find any this morning. It's like, what the fuck? They're all just.
I think we're going for the. I think we're going for the strong stuff this year. We're going for Coke.
It's like the whole bloody town's lost its mind because the shop shuts for one day. It's like it used to be shut for 5 days at a time at least.
They're open as normal tomorrow, aren't they?
Yeah. I think they shut at like 10 o'clock at night.
They're shut at, yeah.
But they're open tomorrow all day until about 10.
Most places will start closing up from kind of 2 o'clock tomorrow now until 6 o'clock. I'd say probably a few shops like Tesco's and that probably stay open a bit later.
Oh yeah, we were shutting down on Friday, like, and it's funny because of my job, like I was winding down the job I was doing 2 to 3 days before they were. So
right,
people are wondering how the fuck is he doing so little just now, and we're all working like fuck.
But does that mean then that they'll be doing little when you go back? Because you'll have to catch up. Yeah,
I have to get everything caught up again. I have to get piles of fucking material caught up for them to, you know, like. I have to build up the stock for them as soon as I get back.
Yeah.
But the thing they do, it's like, yes, that's the whole point. I've got to have the boss wants me to have little stock around, so it doesn't rust over the Christmas time period while nobody's there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because otherwise you come back and it's no good to you anyway.
Aye, so I had to wind down the CNC machine producing very little fucking materials for the last week. So I was winding down a week early before then. But as soon as I'd finished winding the machine down, I wasn't even on the last 2 days. So I was just doing normal jobs for the last 2 days. So it wasn't like I was going to do nothing for the last 2 days. I was winding down to then get put on.
That's always stuff. The choice of production, is that you have to balance it out. It's, I mean, we used to always, because they do their stock take.
Oh yeah, that's part of my job too.
So when I was in stores, like, the whole place would be kind of closed down, but you'd be in for the week doing stock take.
Yeah, that's part of my job as well. Like, as the operator of the CNC machine, I also do check for, because it uses so much steel. I get this job of doing the stock check for the steel just to make sure everything's there. You know what I mean? Like, it's easier for me to do it because I'm using it, and I know roughly how much I'm using.
You know what's what.
Yeah. Now,
there's nothing worse when somebody's doing stock take and they come in every 2 minutes. What's this? What's this?
Yes.
And it's like, you look at the description, because like we would have been all part numbers, and you're like, look at the description, it's whatever. They go, yeah, but what's that? Yeah.
Yeah, oil coils as well with steel. I generally know how much I'm using per day of each coil, based upon what jobs I've got. You know, like, because I'm used to how much steel each job uses and how much of the coil that will use in a day and how long a coil of steel will last. And, you know, so it's easier for me just to go out, look at it and say, oh, this will last this long, this will last that long.
Yeah, that is. That's the kind of thing you can't, like, that's the kind of thing that you know from years of experience rather than anything else.
Because it's like the boss was asking me, like, how much steel do you have, how long it will last, and I was looking at it, and like the one size we use is 7mm thick metal. And I looked at it and says, 3 coils, that lasts you 3 days. What? Well, sure it'll last longer than that. That's like 3 tons. It's going to last longer. No, it'll last you a day a coil. And they didn't believe me. 3 days later, oh, it's used up. I just said that 3 days ago.
Yeah, because they're looking at they don't necessarily see what goes into, or they don't grasp what physically they see and what actually goes through the system. Yeah,
it's also like the 4mm stuff, a ton of it. Even though there's a ton, both got a ton, the 4mm is almost half the thickness, so you get double the amount of wire out it, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's it, because if a length of wire is 10 centimeters long, we'll say.
Yeah, and I also know that
it's 10 centimeters long, but yeah, if it's only half the width, it's half
you
weight.
Get more roped around to get the same width.
And that's it. They're measuring it on weight as opposed to length.
Yeah, and the same thing though with weight, because it's going to be half the weight, half the size, and all that.
Yeah.
You'll get a lot more on the coil, and then there's also the fact that the speed the coil goes at. I know that the 4mm coil, the speed it has to go at is much slower than the 7mm coil. So I know that one coil will last you a week. Of 1 ton of 4 will last you for a week, and 1 ton of 7 will last you a day. It's like, how is it so different? Because that's the way it works.
Yeah, you're the boss, you should know.
Yeah, it's just, you know, just things like that. It's like, I'm used to this stuff, so they've said, fuck it, you should go to the stock check. Okay.
Yeah. Now when we were doing it out, we used to make freaking computer bits, like some of the stuff you just look at and go, yeah. Like you'd have a diode or something that's supposedly something, and you're like, yeah, we'll take their word for it. But there would be some things then that there wouldn't be anything on it, and it'd be like a cardboard box, so you're kind of there with the tape measure going, yeah, that looks about right.
I can also tell you, like, man, like, you should know what I make, so I can tell you a lot of people are going to be really happy this Christmas because I know how much went out.
Yeah.
Like, I just know how many of what we make went out, so I know there's going to be a really lot of happy people this Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Just Christmas is a time that people enjoy. But it's a lot of time that people could be getting that, and they could be sitting and it could be sitting somewhere for a while too.
Yeah. And people watching this video will think, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, but that's just confusing me more. But you know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that I give you as a present.
Yeah.
But it could sit there for the next 12 months.
Fucking more than 12 months.
Or it could be gone tomorrow night.
Oh God.
It could be gone tonight if you gave it to me. You know?
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing. So, yeah. No, if not.
People are going to think I make condoms now.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be sitting there for 12 months.
Oh.
Unless you give it to like a
not unless you got a really
or 16-year-old. That's unless you have somebody who's young and hopeful, has it in their wallet for 12 months.
Yeah. Well, you know, I did say it would make a lot of people happy, so that could really be a condom.
Yeah. Well, with that, now it's usually the people that have it aren't the happy people. They only have it because.
Yes. Because they're not actually getting.
Yeah. See, things you talk about, Stu. If people watch your videos till the end, you'll be.
Yeah. Well, I think there's only like you and Travis ever watched the videos anyway, so.
I usually watch the Euro Truck one or the trucking ones to see what actually happened.
That kind of makes me feel bad in some ways. Like, I don't watch any else's videos that contain me, but.
I generally haven't even recorded. I'm not recorded. No, I haven't recorded in a while. Just start getting into it again. But I still enjoy doing the games. But
it's no way to do with you or whoever's recording. It's just if I hear my voice, I just cannot stand the video.
Yeah, I've kind of got used to that now. But like I have.
Well, we know that. We hear you just like talking away all the time.
I get him. Yeah, but still listening to my own voice. But listening to my own voice is still very off-putting.
Yeah.
It's kind of you're listening to it and you're going, is that what I sound like? Whereas now I'm kind of getting used to it.
Well, I just cannot get used to my own voice. It just irritates me to hear it.
I still find it very strange listening back to a video with me talking. Even listening back to the likes of when I'd be watching your video and listening to myself at the back, listening to myself as well.
Well, I don't know what it is. It's not like it irritates me, it annoys me, it gets me angry. It's just
It's just strange to listen to your own voice.
Yeah. To me, it just seems so arrogant. If you get what I mean, to just sit there listening to your own voice.
Don't ask me what it is about the GPS, but the GPS never sends you up this way. It's the same road.
Oh.
But the GPS always sends you into the junction instead of sending you up the slip road.
Oh right, okay. Oh yeah.
If you get what I'm saying, it's like in real life, that's the road you would use. It's a roundabout. It takes you into the roundabout.
Yeah.
And then puts you out. Whereas the GPS should actually send you up the way I came.
Oh yeah, I just noticed you could go around there. Like I wasn't even paying attention, and I just seen the GPS going one way. I was like, where's he going?
No, because that caught me out. I was this way, or I was in one of these. Could have been here earlier, and I was like, why is the GPS sending me up there and not straight across? Right, we have a dot here now.
Yeah, we're turning right anyway, so we're going away from him. Ooh, that was close to that side.
But yeah, I'm setting the kids up on Steam now for Christmas. So I might start doing some multiplayer with them now and might record some of them. Because I'm like, I don't talk unless... So I kind of don't talk unless I have somebody to talk to, yeah. Like I was doing ATS now today with the radio on in the background, which you can't record and put out.
Yeah. Well, it should be too different for you. Anyway, you normally have a kid in the background. Like,
yeah, somebody put a copyright strike on me now telling me that they've copyrighted kids or something.
Right, I'm just going to save this, and then I'm going to... Yes, I want you to overwrite it.
It's actually not snowing anymore.
That might be a rain effect thing then. Yeah, so...
I better turn up the... If I turn up my rain effect.
Turn up the maximum.
I think I have it turned
right.
way down. Get sick of rain. My preferred job, like I should set that up actually. Yeah, man, probably should set it up.
Do you know the main problem for me buying brew is I buy a packet of 8 cans this morning and I've already got 6 of them down.
That's one thing that you don't see over here is that.
Brew.
What is it? An energy drink? Is it, or is it just?
No, it's just a normal drink like Coca-Cola.
Just a normal. Alright, it's obviously. I have seen it, but you don't really get it over here.
Well, it is a Scottish drink.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's. I suppose it depends on who your local manufacturer and supplier is.
Well, there's only one supplier of Iron Brew in the whole world.
Right, but no, but I'm saying local, as in we'd have a local crowd who would supply all the different... Do you know what I mean? Well, not so much for shops and that, I suppose they're slightly different. But for the pub trade and that, you'll have your local soft drink supplier.
Oh, yeah, I see 20 roads now.
So you'll get whatever the do you know what I mean? You'll get whatever. So if you go into the pub and you ask for a glass of orange, you'll get whatever the orange is that the local supplier supplies. Whether it be Club or Fanta or do you know, that kind of way. Like Finch's used to be a big name here. I suppose it's still there, but that used to be a local crowd.
Dijon. I got sausages to Dijon.
Yeah, Iron Brew now. I have seen it, and possibly in one of the supermarkets.
I've got 18 tons of sausages going to Dijon.
I still have my 24 tons of presents.
And I've got to drive 90 miles to get it.
Disguised from your view with the curtain, with the white box trailer.
Euro Goodies is where I'm going to in Dijon.
Euro Goodies. Alright. Where you go? Yeah, Euro Goodies. Where are you going here now?
Subsea.
Alright, yeah, Subsea. I'll follow you down there. There's a nice turning circle down there now.
I see all the roads now, it's nice wintry roads.
Yeah. Is it snowing for you now?
No.
Alright, it stopped snowing for you.
I'll turn mine up to max and see if I can just get it forced.
Well, I have mine at halfway now. Because it was snowing lightly when I turned the effects on. But that could have been just a kind of, yeah, I'm working. But I have my rain probability turned to half, and I turn up my for job length up as well. I had that down to low for some reason. But you'd explain why I haven't been getting the long jobs across Europe lately. When we're doing multiplayer, I'm always getting the short ones.
Well, the short ones that you want when you're trying to get the Christmas gifts anyway.
But I think the short ones were possibly was short because I was doing like discovering cities down in Italy and that for the Italian DLC. So I didn't want long jobs.
Well, you don't want long, like I said, you don't want long jobs now. You're trying to get this gifts done.
I have only a few more to go. Grant. But I find that the World of Truck jobs don't seem to be affected as much with those settings kind of as the in-game jobs. The World of Truck jobs are kind of just World of Truck jobs.
Yeah, they have their own settings to go by.
That even if you have it set on, like, even though I had it set on short, it's still throwing jobs at you for 1,000+ miles.
I think it's because World of Trucks is not dependent on you at all. It's just a database of jobs.
Yeah.
Everybody.
No, they are different for other people, I think. But once you've got the things for them, I'm assuming it just throws out whatever at you.
Yeah, I mean it's a database of jobs. I don't mean it's like a singular database, but it's still a database separate to what you.
Trailer damage 0%. Why the fuck is it flashing up and getting trailer damage to 0%?
Maybe you're taking like 0.5% of the damage or something.
No, but I shouldn't do because I wasn't hitting anything. I was driving down the road. Because I don't know if you noticed that, but since 1.3, it difference between trailer damage and truck damage. whereas before it just used to say damage. Yeah, flashed up there, truck damage or trailer damage 0%, and then flashed up again, telling me it was 0%.
Maybe your client and the server's having,
maybe
an argument about what you're driving through.
I'm actually at a good ping. I'm down to 114.
Maybe the server thinks it's a sign or something on the side of the road, and your client said no, that's not.
It crashed. World of Trucks crashed the other day, and I basically lost my load off the back of the truck. I had gone back in the next day to finish it.
Yeah.
And I was late. I was late then when I delivered it because my time was up on because it was a World of Truck jobs, obviously. So it was the following day by the time I got back onto it, and it was just that the World of Trucks job was actually late.
What's this? I better turn Wi-Fi off my phone before it keeps beeping at me. Right, so that's me got to Dijon. Yeah,
and I got. I'm going to Stokes and Dijon. That's where I'm going.
Hello. Right, since you're in the lead, you may as well go. Since it's your job we've been going for anyway.
Yeah, we're back out to where we're going anyway. So you don't follow rugby, do you? Soccer or rugby?
I don't follow any sports.
Yeah. Well, I don't really follow rugby, but I'd kind of listen out for results and that. From my days when I used to work in a pub, you'd listen out for results. I'd have no interest, but I'd listen for results that you'd know something. But it's comical with the French DLC. I know a lot of the cities from rugby teams.
Alright, because the rugby teams come from those cities.
Yeah, so like there'd be a Clermont de Fern, there's a Rochelle, or La Rochelle. You know, a lot of the names are familiar in the.
Yeah, you hear them as team names.
I know them as teams because rugby's would be, especially over here now or France, they're kind of named after the town.
Yeah. I'm not yawning at you, by the way. It's just been up since like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, well I know because I saw you put that thing up that you were halfway through your truck at 7 o'clock this morning. I was like, fuck it. I was fast asleep then. The kids came in, it was 10 to 8, asking could they get up.
They were wide awake and walking about and saying, can we get up?
Well, 10 to 8. Well, see, that was late actually, because on a school morning we go out the door at 7:30, 20 to 8.
See, that's late for me, like for work. I'd go out the door at about 6:30.
No, they start school at 8 o'clock.
And I start work at 7, so yeah.
That's days.
Like, because I'm starting the machine, like CNC machines up and getting everything ready to go. I'd probably turn up.
You're in early, so.
Getting everything ready to go for them, turning up, just so as soon as they start, there's piles of stuff waiting for them. And the machines are all ready for whoever needs to sit in them. So they're not just hanging about waiting for me to set up a job for them.
They start school at 8:10. So it's about a 10-minute drive or 10-15-minute drive, depending. But it's handy because you beat the rush hour traffic. I'd be home then anywhere between 8:30, kind of 8:45.
I take it you slowed down for those roundabouts.
I took my foot off the accelerator.
Yeah, because I just suddenly got a close-up of your trailer.
Oh, yeah, no, I did, because I'm on the pedal, so I did. It's kind of by default I do the same if I was going around it in the car, as in
that's fine, man. It's just like
take the foot off coming into the roundabout,
aye.
and then put it down going through the roundabout.
That's fine. Like it's just because I was suddenly got close up your truck's back end. I was like,
yeah, no, I just see because I'm talking away and I'm driving with the pedal, so it's just natural reaction. You come in, you take off the accelerator, look, see is there anything coming around the roundabout, and then go again. So I do it without even thinking.
But honestly, around this town, they don't even check. They just drive out, and then they look at you as if to say, "Well, why are you coming out?" Like, dude,
yeah.
I
tell you, like, because my own car is a big 7-seater. It's a Volkswagen Schratt. And it's great because you're the car that people look at and they kind of look at you and then look at you again. If you're there, they're not going to fight with you. So I had to change my power steering I had to change the steering rack on it. So it was off the road for a few days. So we get a loan of Citroen Saxo, which is a tiny little car. And you'll be halfway into a roundabout or like that on the road, and then the next thing somebody's driving over on top of you, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm in a little car. They probably can't see."
Well, mine is a little car. It's like
Well, see, yeah, the Citroen Saxo wouldn't be. It would be actually, yeah. The Citroen Saxo is the same as that. And the reason I know that because when I'm getting second-hand parts for it, I got a part. I guess the thing for pulling the bonnet on it came off for 107. See, they're very. You get like mine is a Volkswagen, but it's the same as a Ford and a Seat.
Yeah,
it's
but
the same model.
There's only so
but
much you can do
they're
with
actually
that car.
they're the same, like it's the exact same apart from the badge. Body-wise, they're slightly different. But the Saxo, the Citroen Saxo, and the Peugeot 107 is basically the same car as well.
Yeah, it's like a Citroen, the Toyota and the Peugeot. They're all the same fucking car, but just different badge and stuff on the front of it.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, my car has Audi parts because Volkswagen, Audi, same company, use the same bits and pieces.
Yeah, there's only so many ways you can make a car streamlined.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like when you're getting parts yourself as opposed to getting them through the dealer, you suddenly realise that, like I had to get a part for mine there during the summer, a drive shaft, and I got it off a Seat garage. Do you know, it is when you actually start getting it yourself, or looking or talking to the people to do it, that you suddenly realise how many bits of cars fit.
Yeah, it's a
like
giant set of Lego.
I go down to the fella, he scraps end-of-life cars is mainly what he does. But he'll hold on to bits and pieces, like, and you go down and you say, I'm looking for such a thing. And he'd be like, alright, that's whatever car, or that car, or that car.
Do you know what I'd actually compare it to? Fucking space engineers. Like, you get all these blocks that are certain shape, you can put it on your fucking spaceship.
They're all the same. And you can make whatever you want, but they're all the same.
Yeah. It's all the same fucking parts, and it's just like, just mix and match. I could rip a bit off MrMoonDog to put it on mine, it would be the same part.
That's exact. But like cars are getting like that because they're all owned by the same mother company basically. And yeah, so one part fits 20 cars. And even they're down to the different like you have a Peugeot 107, but you'll find that a lot of your parts probably do the whole Peugeot range. Certain parts would do everything, like it's not specific to that particular car.
Yeah. It's just a big fucking set of space engineers building blocks. And
whoa, that's 31's true, you can go through that.
Yeah, like I said, I could do it at 30, I don't think that's the upper limit, but...
Well, I managed to slow down to 31, and just about got through. I was doing 45 coming into it. I see you get better now.
You're hammering through them now.
Yeah. I didn't know how close you were behind me, so I didn't want to hammer on the brakes.
There's like fucking 10 truck lengths.
Well, I can't see you on the map, like, but
you can't see me on the map.
I can. Well, you see, 'cause I have the map, but it's fairly zoomed in.
Oh. Oh right, the maximum zoom in. I can just about see.
Well, it's not the maximum; it's the second zoom in.
Well,
but like it's telling me you're 200 meters away from me. But I'm on the second zoom. Like not the closest one, the one after that. And every so often you pop up. But when you're hitting the brakes, you don't be thinking of looking at the map to see where you are.
I see. I was on the closest zoom there, and I can still see you.
Yeah.
I don't know if my GPS is just different to yours. Maybe the truck effects.
Oh, do you know what it is? No, you have a longer draw distance in front of you than behind you.
Oh right, aye.
If you look,
because I'm a bit too far to be down it, yeah. So
right, yeah. If you look at the tilt of it, you can see well into the distance.
Yeah,
but you see very little behind you.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just like
see, I'm passing the junction there now, going over the loop, and
I can see you perfectly.
Now I've lost the junction, and I'm only up at the corner, whereas I could see that whole junction for miles coming up to it. Yeah. See, now I can see you because I've turned around. I see you behind me there now. So when people, it's a lot easier to keep an eye on people when they're in front of you than behind you. So yeah, I can't see you there now again.
I'm actually much closer now. I'm...
we have 2 people coming up there somewhere.
Yeah, it's only 100 meters behind you now.
Yeah, you're only 100, but I still can't see you.
There's Leon.
Back to Leon again.
That's where you started from?
That's where we both started. Well, I started from, and then you.
I teleported into it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got my job from Italy up to here. Right, we're going right or left here. Shit, I didn't even look to see what way the lights were, and I was halfway through the junction, and then it was like his lights are red, and he was in the middle of the road, and it was he was moving, going. Did you cut him off? Was our lights actually? Were our lights actually green or red? I didn't even look. But he was in the middle of the road when I came around the corner, so I swung wide. See a quiet serve. We only did manage to hit him anyway, sure.
Yeah, I managed to slam the brakes on, and it's like shit. Sorry, bud.
That's alright, I already got a fright from me coming around.
Yeah. I just said something in the chat to him.
If I'd actually come in properly, like, I would have hit him because he was right in the middle of a 2-lane road. Well, the river's not frozen anyway.
Well, I would imagine it'd be frozen if it's moving.
There'll be parts of France that does.
Well, it depends on the speed it moves at, really, doesn't it?
Well, they can freeze, like.
That guy just got kicked.
Oh no, I think that was the fella. There was a fella sitting in one of the pickup places. Possibly he got kicked, I'd say.
I hope he wasn't clicking his name and got by accident trying to get me. I'll report this guy.
That'd be grand.
Come on, get out of the fucking city. I'm stuck in this
Just left the city, so I'd stay at 30.
It's alright, you're not that far ahead of me. You're only like 300 meters.
Yeah.
You better start speeding up now, because I've just put left the city. You're just out the tunnel, so...
Yeah, I'm just watching your distance there. When you get to about 250, I'll stick down fully.
That's me accelerating.
So you're still at 400 meters to me, nearly.
Yeah, I can see you in front of me. Physically, just out the window screen. And I'm starting to catch the distance now.
Yeah, you're nearly down to 300 now.
Yeah, you might as well start accelerating the time it takes you up to speed.
Click on cruise control.
It's not that big a deal, I can see you physically anyway out the windscreen.
Yeah, up to the limit anyway.
I'm at 57.
I'm 55.
And 300 metres behind you, that's not too bad. Who knows if I might lose you. Both in the same GPS anyway.
Yeah, I know it should be good. It's morning or night time? Morning. Very grey looking sky for me.
Yeah, but I think that suits the winter though.
Well, yeah, but it's a very washed out look.
No, Benage, that's toll booth. 90 metres, kilometres, or whatever the fuck the 90 stands for, but that's when you start decelerating the cruise control. And you should just get to the toll booth by the time you slow down to 30. If you start decelerating at the 90 sign.
I was just in the middle of sneezing there, so I didn't. I was like, mute, slow down, steer.
Well, what I was saying is, see when you come up to a toll booth and you see the signs telling you the distance to the toll booth.
Yeah.
When you get to the 90, if you put your cruise control to 30 there, from the max speed of the world instructions 55, you'll slow down to 30 by the time you get just to the entrance of the toll booth.
Alright.
So it's like the closest you can get to getting through that toll booth as fast as possible. Because you'll be just at 30 as you hit it, and then should you through, you accelerate away again. Can you tell I've done this a few times?
Yeah. Down to 200. You can see you gained 100 meters there, tall bridge.
Yeah. You know, got this chocolate beside me from a friend at work who's Polish, who taught me to speak the language. She gave me this Polish chocolate for Christmas, and people were like, "Oh, it's Polish. How can you eat Polish chocolate? It's fucking chocolate. Who cares where it comes
just
from?"
Not like they're the only difference is that they don't put as much sugar as we do.
Yeah. What difference does it make? It's still fucking chocolate.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be a chocolate person anyway, but it's just like our food is full of sugar compared to what they have.
I think theirs is more fat based. They want as much, because like our harvest is better than theirs or something like that, like the way seasons work. Is it not?
I don't know, but I think
I
it's
remember
just
there's,
down to the fact that they would have been kind of, we'll say, poorer, wouldn't have had the luxuries that we have. So
yeah,
like sugar would have been a luxury kind of thing.
Yeah, like
so chocolates and that in itself would have been a luxury, but sugar would have been a luxury thing.
Yeah, I was saying like one of their not holidays. One of the like the things they have is a toasty fartic, I think it is. Toasty fartic, yeah, toasty fartic, which is Fat Thursday. Where basically, it's like the end of the season, just coming into winter, where they make on a Thursday they'll make a lot of fat stuff.
Alright,
and then what's left over,
yeah,
and what's left over they make just into like fat and sweets, you know, for like, the store.
Right. It's not it's not that you go to a nightclub on a Thursday night to pick up a larger lady.
Well, you can do that if you want as well.
See, if you said Fat Thursdays over here, that's what people would think.
Yeah. I know that because they were having a Fat Thursday, like all the sweets having a Fat Thursday. She gave me some because she had some spare.
But like they're just different, and I mean, when you think of it, I suppose a lot of the age group know, but I mean, I remember like the Berlin Wall fell in the late 80s, 90s. I mean, up until then, they still had rations and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't go to the shop and get what you wanted. You went to the shop and got what you could get. So it's only a generation like that they actually have the freedom to go down and get whatever they want when they want.
Right, well, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, I can turn the lights off.
Well, actually, no, because there was a thing with the winter mod now, you're supposed to have lights on all the time now.
Oh.
Or so they said. I'm sure I read that somewhere, that you're supposed to have your lights on all the time now because of the winter weather.
Well, I know in winter weather you should have your side lights on.
Well, I tend to drive with my lights on. Well, if I'm driving bikes anyway, I drive with my lights on most of the time. In the car, during the winter, you would drive generally with lights on. And I'd be of the opinion, if you're going to have lights on, you may as well have your dipped headlights on as have your side lights on. Taking a left up here.
Yep, I'm heading into town with you anyway, so. Oh, I forgot to turn my weather up, that's what I forgot to do. Darn it! So you're going around the corner?
Yeah, I was kind of easing it around. I hadn't spotted the white signpost in the white snow. And then realised it was very narrow.
Well, I just took a big cut out of the corner there.
I was halfway around and realised I was thinking 2 lanes wide, but it wasn't, it was only 1.
I took 2 lanes anyway. Well, never mind, I got a bunch of sausages here, we can have a big fry-up. You know what gets me as well, like, I hear sausages and I think of this square shaped thing. And to everybody else, sausages are round link sausage.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, a sausage is round.
Yeah, that's just like... I think it's just the Scottish thing, like, Scotland, you have these sort of square sausages, which is what normal sausage to me. Then there's link sausages, which
Can't say I've ever seen a square sausage.
I don't know. Put a picture in Discord for you after whatever. Not really interesting, but I'm still going to do it.
I like my sausages. Nice D-shot, so now I have...
Right. Weather... rain probability. Right, okay, square sausage.
So I am now at 3 of 6. So I've got markers. Start time. Tonight. Oh, I have loads from here.
Right, monkey pictures, paste.
Oh, Dijon to Mets. Alright, that's... Would you call them sausages?
Yeah, that's a sausage.
Sausage, like to me that would be sausage meat, as opposed to sausage would be in... like to me, a sausage is in the skin kind of thing, which is why they're round. Whereas that looks just like, it looks the same kind of texture, but it would be sausage meat.
Yeah, it's like sausage meat without a skin. It's just sausage meat in a square shape.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's the same difference, just a different shade.
Mm-hmm.
Like here, you would get sausage meat Especially this time of year now for making stuffing and things like that.
And to me, that is what a sausage is.
Alright. No, to me, it looks like a sausage, but as in texture-wise, but it's not. A sausage here is a round thing.
Right, so if you want to pick a job, I'll find a job going to the same
I
city.
have one going to Metz, 155 miles.
Right, I'll see if I get into the freight market first.
Montpellier, I'm not going to there again because I've done that 2 times already.
Geneva, Leon, Bern, Metz. I got gifts to Metz. Well,
alright.
Fuck it, I'll take gifts to Metz. I've already done the deliveries, but I'm just going to do more.
Well, they're worth good money because they're 115 a ton, or 115 a mile.
Shall I add that to like the 2 billion money I've got?
Well, I know, yeah, but it's still.
Yeah, I'm not bothered. I'll take a
Oh, that's handy because they're actually picking it up from here as well. In the same place. Is it the same one as you?
There's a trailer inside of mine.
That is one. Don't move there a second. Oh no, it looked. Yeah, you fucked up. No, yeah, no, it looked completely like a completely mishmashed set up there before you hooked up. Because your trailer was inside mine, so like I can see the boat, I can see my boxes, my bow sticking out the top of your trailer.
Hang on a second.
Oh, you have curtain cider this time. Was the last one you had curtain cider?
No, this is a. Well, hang on. What was the last one delivered?
No, but your
sausages.
last present. The last present you had, I thought, was just a white trailer. I didn't think it was a curtain.
I had a platform trailer last time.
Yeah,
you know,
but
one of those refrigerated ones.
Right, but the trailer you have now is a curtain cider. I don't think the other one was. It was just a white box trailer.
Mm. That's weird. Maybe it takes it off to whoever place you're picking up from. Ah, you have a curtain cider too, if I look at that.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't have curtain ciders the last time because.
Yeah, but if you look across to your right, next to those containers, there's a trailer exactly like the one you're picking up. Me, almost.
Yeah, I don't know. They obviously just replace trailers. Maybe that's their fix from. So that now with the DLCs it's easier to add trailers. It's like, well, you can't find it, we just add this.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I assume we're probably going to the same place again. We ain't going to
Poppy
Seed. Postbed, yeah. I don't call it Poppy Seed. Oh, mind.
Well, Postbed or Postbed.
Yeah, straight.
Or Postbed or.
Postbed. Or Postbed, yeah, Postbed.
It's fucking. It's one of those words
unless me, I can't pronounce anything at all.
Or Posp. That'll do you as well, Posp. That's one.
Get one of my kids to come and. Well, they're not here, but if they were here, get them to read it.
Well, it's fucking. It's not even a real word, probably. It's just they've made it up, so.
Yeah.
What the fuck you like? That shithole of a factory, that's what you call it. Well, it's not as bad as Termeri anyway.
Yeah. Termeri's a nice little place.
Yeah, especially when you've got a special delivery.
When you don't have to drive through it. I mean, they should make you drive through it.
Yeah. That little archway and those big fucking things.
Yeah. I mean, they should have a special crew there just after removing blocks to make the doorway a bit wider for you to get in.
Do you know what I think would be fun though? Like if they give you a crane on the back of the trailer and you had to load it in to the factory with the crane. You know, like the wee crane you get in the back of the spin tires thing.
Yeah.
If you got a crane like that and you had to load it into the factory, because like when we've had things delivered to the factory before where it had to get put in by crane.
Yeah, we drove
lifted through the shutter doors on a crane.
The biggest thing I've ever liked is drive forklifts, and the biggest forklift I ever drove was a hired in one, a 15-ton thing. Now was the size of a truck, like a front unit of a truck. That was a real old thing, but it got delivered on a flatbed, and I had to drive it around from the front of the factory to the back. But what it actually was for was they were putting in a new production line, and the machine was, I think it was 10 ton, the machine. But like it was basically the length of a 40-foot trailer. So they had to take it out. That's what I was laughing with their ICS, and they have their high-tech thing is a big wooden box. Well, I tell you, working in a factory that done electronics, that's what stuff came in like. And that's the way stuff went out. If they were moving anything big, it came in a big wooden crate and it went out in big wooden crates.
Well, I've had pallets off the back of trucks with the forklift that were as big as the fucking shutter door at the work. And try to get one of them in the fucking door, especially if there's some fucking cunt who does not understand that something's coming through the front door, it's going to crush his fucking skull if it doesn't move. There's been times where I've had to literally almost just yell at the fucking truck, get your fucking ass out of the way, I'm trying to get this in the door. Because the people have just been so fucking dumb standing there. It's like, do you not understand?
Yeah.
You're going to die.
Well, it's just we were fine in that kind of where we used the forklifts. There wasn't people running around, kind of. Like your work, the storage area for forklifts was separate to the main building. Although we did have one of those sort of reach forklift that you drive down between aisles of racks and lift stuff off of it.
Fuck, that's something
which was fun when people used to try and they'd want to go past you, like, and you're, well, I can't exactly move because it used to be on rails. It used to have wheels at the side of it, like runner wheels, and then there was rails on the ground, so you didn't have to steer at all. All you done was just let it run up.
Yeah,
so
go
like
forward and back.
You had about maybe ½ inch to an inch either side of you. So you just had to stay, but you could actually jam it at an angle if you weren't careful. But yeah, you get people want to go past you, like, and they're kind of, well, what do you want me to do? Move it in underneath? So you have to go the long way around to get in. But that used to be fun because you'd have to line it up to get in straight, and if you didn't, you would get it jammed, and then you'd have to come out. But that thing was fun. That was the one that actually blew up. I found out why you have an inch steel plate underneath the seat on the electric forklift. This battery blew up one day.
I'm surprised ours hasn't blown up. Like, all the warning lights come on every time I drive it now. It's like, all these warning lights are coming on. It's nothing wrong. Don't worry about it. Just keep driving it.
What's it powered by, though?
Battery.
Yeah, see, with that battery one, like, it used to be that nobody used to look after it.
Yeah, that's the case of this one. I had to fucking yell at somebody to get the water refilled.
So basically what happened was the batteries went dry. And fried it.
Yep, that's what happens to our forklift. Like, nobody ever checked the water.
So after it got blown up and they had to replace, I think it was 12 batteries on it. So they'd replaced 2 or 3, and they managed to repair the other ones. And after that, then I didn't get anything extra for it. Yeah. But I kind of used to get, like on a Saturday afternoon, I'd basically do nothing apart from, I'd have to fill it up with water and make sure that it was all topped up and cleaned and all that.
Yeah, see, in our place, like, I got sick of fucking telling people this needs more water. There's no water sitting there to fill it with. So I just, since I was running the stock sheets, I fucking just wrote at the bottom, like, get some fucking deionized water for forklift.
Oh, you just tap water. Used to go up to the kitchen in the canteen and get a big jug of water and.
Well, we're supposed to use deionized water for it, but
no, tap water does tap water is as good as anything.
Yeah, like I said, well, the time I just fucking put in the sheet, just get us some fucking deionized water for this forklift. Not in those words, obviously, but and then about 2-3 months later, the water actually turned up. It's like it's been dry for 3 fucking months. So they put the water down beside one of the butt welders, and then they got left there for another 2 or 3 months next to this butt welder before they actually filled it up. It's like,
yeah, no, there one, no, it used to be. I'd put in, do you know those big jugs you'd get, like, which would be a couple of litres?
Yeah.
Like on a Saturday, you'd put 2 or 3 of them into it, like.
Yeah,
I mean, the batteries were probably they stood about 2 foot high.
Yeah.
Probably about 6 inches by 9
It's
inches.
3 or 4 jugs of the fucking stuff that I go through.
But like this thing was, this was a 2.5 ton, like it was lifted 2.5 ton.
Yeah, you know the best.
So it wasn't a small thing, like.
And the best bit is like, when I finally got fed up and said, "Look, this battery's dry. You're going to fill this." And they came across, opened the first cell and said, "Oh look, that's got water in it." Oh yeah, good for the fucking it. Look at all the fucking how many other cells there is. Open them up, have a look at them. Oh, this one's dry. Really? You think?
Because when I blew up the one at work, like, and the boss was sitting literally, our desk was probably about 50 foot away from me, and it had blown up, smoke coming out of it. I legged it out the main door because like this was inside the building, like, and I'd legged it so like there was big shutter doors onto a loading ramp. I'd legged it that way, and kind of looking at it from outside, and then it calmed down, and I went in, and I had to go up then, and I saw the thing. She was like, "Oh, I thought I heard a bang and smelled something a bit odd." And I was like, "Yeah, well, it's just as well it didn't put me on the roof, because like we were in a basement, so the roof was only kind of 10 foot high, about 8 or 10 foot high. It wasn't extremely tall, we'll put it that way. So like, if it had actually blown me, I would have been
heating the wall.
If I'd actually, I would have gone into the roof of it because I had a roof. Yeah. I would have gone into a solid steel roof, but if that, the roof wasn't that high above me, like, and that was the answer I got. Like, was I thought I heard a bang and a bit of a weird smell. I was wondering what it was.
Aye.
I was like, well, the thing just blew up. I can't do anything with it.
This is the fact. I pointed to them and said, "Look, these cells are dry," and they opened one only and said, "Oh, look, that's got water." Well done, you filled one of the fucking things. Can you fill the rest of them? What? Open the fucking rest of them and look. Oh, that one's dry. Yeah. I'm going to fucking slap you. I really fucking want to just slap. And this, there's supposed to be a fucking the head foreman, and it's like, oh, how did you have to do
things like that? You plug it in, it works, you do nothing with it.
Yeah.
Till it comes up, and then it's like,
yeah, it's got the fucking warning lights come on now.
Whereas the mad thing was, we had diesel ones then for outside, and the diesel ones were constantly maintained. So you'd have a mechanic would come in every so often and service them, like he'd come and take the forklift off you and service it. Whereas the battery ones, they never done anything with. But I think they may have actually owned the battery one, whereas the diesel ones, I think, were possibly leased. So the crowd that owned them were the crowd that they maintained them themselves.
Yeah. And
I'm turning
people are probably wondering here now, so I'll probably point it out. I have been on a fucking final warning 8 years in a trot in that place. Like, I'll lose the final warning, get put right back on it, because, I just do not fucking stand for the fucking shit. I have a tendency to fucking talk right out to them, because I just do not like these fucking things, like the forklift not being maintained, and it's like, yeah, if it blows up, hope you're fucking sitting in it then. I'm not exactly, shall we put it, delicately spoken.
Yeah. So we had a fella when I was working decided that he could drive a forklift. Yeah, he could drive right straight into the side of the delivery van. Park straight into it.
Oh, we had somebody at our work, like, he thought he was hot shit. He got given the job, basically he was in the machine job I was on before I was. And he was supposed to be taking something by a forklift to the fucking van. Yeah, apparently the van must have got wrecked at the delivery point before he came back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apparently the van got wrecked before he came back.
Yeah, because with your man now it was like, because truck drivers would call up like, and they'd be like, "Oh, can you unload that?" And your man was like, "Oh yeah, no problem." And managed to put the fork straight through the side of the van. After that, we got a lecture into you have to be certified to drive it. So then we all turned around and says, "Well, you do realise certs only last for so long, and we've all been here. Like, certs over here last you for 3 years."
I don't know how long mine's lasted me, but I've had it for about let's see, maybe 6 years, 5 years now.
Yeah, so over here it's 3 years. And so there we go. It's like, you do realise that we all had certs starting here, but we're all working here 6, 7 years. So we got, we had some crowd come in then and gave us a cert. And up until then, I'd only ever had the reach forklift, or the north counterbalance forklift.
Yeah.
And then we done the reach one as well. And then the supervisor, I was laughing at yourself and Reefy, because you were on about how he had the in-job one.
On site, aye.
So your man had come in to do it and had done us all. And I think they were supposed to hold on to the certs for us, but he gave them to us instead.
Oh no,
so we all went home with our certs.
Yeah, the certificates, we're supposed to get them here. We're supposed to get our own certificates. And they got sent to our company, we've never seen them since.
That's what I'm saying, this is what happened to us. So we actually, it was our boss gave us the certs. And I don't think he was supposed to, so we all took them home, and it was like, oh no, I can't find that at all at home.
Well, our certs
So
we've never seen.
We all had our certs at home then to say that we'd passed the thing.
Well, we were supposed to take our certs home, but we never got to see them. Anyway, were you taking a job to now?
I'm just looking.
Right, yeah, no problem, man. No, just.
I have loads again. Right, so I have Dijon I've been to already. I've one up into Paris, that's 250. Strasbourg 443. Bordeaux. There's one there for 1114 miles down to the south of Italy. Don't think so. Dijon is where I just came from. Paris, I suppose, is next 250. Right. Do that one.
Paris. Oh, I'm going for Paris. From here.
Going to Estelle. Yeah, actually from here, yeah.
Yeah, let's set logistics from here.
Let's set logistics from here, yeah.
Great, I got it. Oh, there's like Gustavo. We've seen him before.
Yeah, he was there a second ago, just.
I mean, like, we've seen him down in other cities, was it?
Alright. Well, maybe he's following the same world of truck jobs we are.
I'm going to need fuel soon as well. I've got enough fuel to do one more trip. No, I don't even know if I'll get the trip done.
Actually, I'll have to get fuel, I'd say, on this.
Let me check. I have enough fuel for 275 miles. And I'm going 251. Are you going right in the same as me?
I'm getting the same as you, yeah.
Yep, so we definitely have the same job.
See, carton cider again.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing on you. So we're obviously picking up the same jobs, literally the same job.
Yeah.
I'll just drive this straight to Paris and we'll get fuel on there. I don't think it'll take me 16 miles to get fuel because there's one inside the garage anyway.
Yeah, I'll follow you there, so.
And we'll see you in Paris as well. I'm just delivering gifts for the fucking funny and I don't need them now.
Actually, I think I done that last year as well when we were doing the multiplayer, just pick up a gift because it's there.
Yeah.
Even though I had it. I was actually looking because it's until the 22nd of December.
January, yeah.
Well, not December, January, yeah. It's like there's loads of time.
Red signal offence? Yeah, okay.
I told you, did it?
Yeah. I actually got it, it's fine there.
Because I noticed in American truck, sometimes it gives you a fine going through the red light, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, that's to do with the cop cars. If there's a cop car watching you, they'll give you a fine.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
So in ATS, if there's no cop, you can go through the red light?
As far as I can tell, yeah. It might be I've just got lucky that many times that I've got through and there's no cop car.
No, because sometimes I've gone through and I get nothing, other times I'm... But I know that they were on about...
It could just be locked at times I've not got a ticket, it's the times there's no been a cop car around.
Right, but they've had... I know they were saying there was... They I noticed it in both of them. But they changed the probability that a cop car won't always do, you know.
Yeah, well, I had
So
one behind me.
Like, sometimes when you're speeding, they won't do you.
Yeah, well, I had one behind me whilst I was speeding, and I got done £1,000 for a fine for speeding. 10 seconds later, you've been fined again. 10 seconds later, you've been fined again. 10 seconds later,
I found that if you have a cop near you, you may as well, if he does you, just keep the boot down and keep going.
Yeah, and he just keeps fining me because he's following me.
Well, no, because they'll carry on at the... Well, I thought they carry at the speed limit, so if you're doing 100 mile an hour...
Well, this was in World of Trucks, I was doing a gift.
Yeah,
so
you can only do 65, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get away from him. So
I just... Yeah.
You know what I did? That cop car went for a swim.
Alright.
That's all I can say.
But just, if you're doing a normal trailer, you just keep the boot down. They'll fine you once, and then they're left behind you.
Yeah, well, this cop car I couldn't get away from, so he kind of took a swim.
Because that happened to me one time. I had slowed down, and then he done me again for speeding up again, and I was like, yes.
Sorry, my truck's not as powerful as yours. I'm not going to pull this right off.
No, you're fine. I'm slowed down to 20 as going up there anyway.
And there's a toll bridge soon to become out anyway, so...
Well, we're in France, in fairness.
It'd be fun if we could skate on ice, like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is actually a physics mod that you can get to go with this. Like, you haven't played Pro Mods, have you?
No.
So in Pro Mods they have, like, Iceland is one of the places you go to. And it is covered in snow constantly. It's just part of the map. But they've set it up in such a way that you actually lose grip on the road. So when you're going up some of those mountain roads with the load of kind of anything over 15 ton, you really need a truck like this with, like, not so much a powerful truck, but you need a 2-axle drive truck with diff locks on.
And chains in the tyres.
Well, you don't get chains, no.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well.
You don't get the chains, but you get, what you call it, you don't get the chains. You can get some mods that'll give you chains, but they're kind of on all the time and it ruins the effect. But no, it just means that you have to take it easy and not spin your wheels out and stuff.
That's what I want to see the Euro Truck and American Truck possibly next. Is a season's effect, like a week, say in game is one season, and so every week in game you go a different season, and say you have things like chains for your tyres, and you have to physically get your truck and attach the
Well, you know something, to get physically out of your truck in the first place is what I would like. And I like, on the road you can get out of your truck and walk around.
That would open up so many more options for the gameplay if they just let you get out the fucking truck.
I found even with, the external camera, the Zero camera, like when you're going into some delivery points and you haven't been there for a while or you haven't been there before and you get out and you look to see where your delivery point is. Well, in real life a lot of truck drivers will go into a place, get out, walk, see where they're going and then decide how to get the truck in. You don't just drive head first in and then go, well actually I need to come in backwards.
Well, a few of the truck drivers do that in our place.
Well, a few truck drivers will, but most truck drivers, if they don't know the place, will come in, have a look, and then bring the truck in.
Oh, believe me, the ones in know our place always reverse that.
But that's my point. Once you know a place, you will do it, but the first time you get there. And I'd love the ability to be able to walk in and go, right.
Yeah, this is where I need to go. So instead of getting so jammed. And it's like,
I said on the road you can do that, you can get out and look. But even just for reversing to get out the truck.
I'll take left lane here.
And have it look behind it or whatever, that kind of way. But as you said, put on snow chains. I think even to have to go around and check all your lights or something.
Yeah, I say if there's minor damage, if you just repair the minor damage.
But not even that, but have a thing that your lights or something go and that... Ooh, that was close.
Yes. Yeah,
If your lights,
yeah,
if
your
your
lights can go.
so
You,
you walk around and you have a bulb on and you click on something and replace it, and it costs you £5 or something. Do you know?
Yeah,
little stupid little things, but
yeah, and it would be
and have it like everything else. Turn it on or off.
Yeah, and then they could get fined for not replacing them. Like you
Yeah,
drive
see,
and the
even
cop
like
sees you.
because even in like ATS they have the way bridges. It's kind of pointless because if you don't do it, you get fined. But if you do it, it's no benefit to you, and you're never going to fail them.
Yeah, but the lights, if they fail, you're not going to see the fucking dark. So that is a benefit to you to get out and fix.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't see why that's something they couldn't build in, that your lights fail. So you're driving down the road and your headlights go, so you can only see half the road or whatever. And not even tie it in with damage, but just wear and tear. So after 100 hours, your light, every hour your truck clocks up, or every mile your truck clocks up, there's a probability that one of your lights may go.
Yeah, every mile since it's been replaced, there's like an extra % chance that it'll break. Until you get to so many miles when it's 100% chance it'll break, and it'll just instantly.
Yeah, but not even that. But even if every 100 miles you do, it runs on a lottery as to one of your bulbs could go. You could have a bulb in your truck forever that may never go, but it could be anything, and have your headlights, your backlights, your indicators, whatever.
Yeah, that would still do like every 100 miles, a % chance.
And as I said, a fact that you just get out of your truck, walk around, have a flat tire or something that. And even that it only happens at the start of your job when you get in and inspect your truck.
Well, you know, that'd be good as well. Like, if you get out and inspect your truck, it lowers the chance of something going wrong on the journey.
Yeah.
That would be like a neat way of mechanic. So if you go out your truck and check every single thing, the lights, the pipes, tyres, the chance of the tyre damage and wear and tear would go down. And I'm running out of fuel, don't worry about it. And the chance of light breaking would go down, things like that.
Actually, yeah, I'm not. Are you on a warning, yeah?
Yeah, my thing turned red.
I'm nearly out of my second tank. But the tank I filled up. Where was it? Where did you go? Toulouse. I'm back down to about a quarter, or an eighth of a tank, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm about 8 of a tank as well. But when it turns red, you've got 200 miles.
My warning hasn't come on yet.
Yeah, when it turns red, with the realistic fuel setup, it's no realistic fuel is you get 200 miles when it turns red.
But yeah, there's lots of little things. Did you hit it?
No, I just scraped it. But 32 miles an hour, you get through it.
That's what I'm saying, like you. But yeah, no, there's lots of little things that would be interesting to see them add. Like these special cargoes and that, yes, it's interesting, but it would make it a lot more interesting if every time you start a job, or even every time after your sleep cycle, that you get up and go check your truck.
Yeah, but you know what would be fun though in the special transport, if your lights broke and you had to stop and pull over and fix the thing in the middle of the fucking road with this big wide transport.
Yeah, but well, see, the way I look at that is that part of them fixing your truck up is that they check everything.
Yeah.
Do you know, that's what I'm saying? But if every time you had to go for you went for a sleep cycle, you get out and you check all your bits and pieces on your truck.
I suppose that's the way to stop them.
You have to get out first, which ETS doesn't do.
Yeah, but see, I think that's why they've no let you just drop off in a place you can pick up from with a special transport, because if you could do that, you could just go forever without sleeping.
Yeah. But see, like on the road now, you have your different size trailers. You own your trailers.
Yeah.
Now they're all curtain siders. They're on about giving you other trailers like flatbeds and stuff. But they're on about multiple drop-offs as well. Is another feature they're on about doing.
Yeah, carry 2 different loads and go to different places.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like you work in a place. It's not often that the whole load of the truck is for you.
No, definitely not.
Like when I was in the factory now, we did get stuff where the whole load was for us when we were firing things out. I mean, we used to get like 5 or 6 trailerfuls of stuff to us. Even down to some of them, they literally dropped the trailer, picked up the empty one and went away.
Yeah.
and then they'd come back. They'd come back the next day or a few days later and do the same again.
Yeah, well, I've had that a few times. Like I've had the driver come back multiple times with different loads, and it's only been like one pallet for us, and
well, that's what I'm saying.
Straight back on this instantly as soon as I take it off.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be nice to be able to have your own trailer and pick up multiple loads and plan your route around.
We're heading into Paris, Kevin.
Drako.
Hello, Drako as well.
If we're on the multiplayer going into Paris.
We're 90 miles out, so by the time you log in or that, get the updated.
Well, actually, I got the Italian, have I? So.
We're in Paris though.
When do they give me that new fault play there?
Right.
Yeah, you're still recording too, Stuart.
Yep. Aye, 2.5 hours of video. Oh Jesus! Never mind that corner.
Yeah, I'm not stopping on long, so I've got to be up early for work in the morning.
Alright.
That's fine.
I'm in all day tomorrow.
Aww.
Oh, poor boy.
Oh no.
For all the people who used to be like me before I had the better half to go shopping for me, I'd be shopping tomorrow at about 5 o'clock.
That's alright, we're shut at 5, so.
Oh well, fuck.
I'd be the fella who'll be in the door at 5 to 5 looking for stuff.
Imperion's gonna be updating in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, do I put that message into chat for Roy?
I think we should go back to Space Engineers and updates. Let's.
Yeah. If Space Engineers could get MP that works, yeah. You know, if you could log into Space Engineers, then people could see you where you are, and you can see people where they are, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Nope, we're at the 4-leaf just south of Paris, I think it is. Because there's IKEA.
I have 65 miles, but I know I'm north of.
Yeah, that's IKEA there
Paris.
for Paris. So we're going to the garage. So we have to drive right through fucking Paris on the motorway.
Yeah, we're north of Paris, so it's a ring road.
Yes, we're heading towards the garage, so we're there soon. And my fucking fuel meter's just screaming at me.
I'm down to 1 and a bit bears.
I just barely got a green bit in my fuel gauge and that's it.
Yeah, I've got one of the new scanners as well.
To the S to the R.
The S, I think it is.
Yeah, I got the S, yes. To get an R one of these days.
Quite nice.
There, yeah. I like the dash.
Yeah.
And I assume the R is the same as the S dash.
Can't mind. I've got both, I'll have to have a look. Oh yeah, don't use a new paint job in MP.
No, I've got one of the Christmas paint jobs on.
Aye, it'll kick you.
Paint jobs.
Did you get the one for doing the presents? Stu put that on and
got kicked instantly.
Yeah, but I've already got that one. Yeah, I've got that one on ITS.
Alright.
Do you downgrade until you've done tier 2, do you?
Yeah,
tier 2.
Yeah, I'm on 1 of 6 for tier 2 for ETS.
Alright, well I put it on ETS and when I got the tier 2 on it, and it just kicked me as soon as I put the paint job on.
I'm gonna go see if I can't figure out what MrMoonDog's up to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
having trouble with his internet, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, because I got the plush bear hanging from my, you know, just above where Mundo is. The plush bear you get for tier 1. I got that sitting there, and it's fine. But as soon as I put the paint job on, fuck you, it's off my server.
Yeah, and I can't see anything in this window.
Yep. I got all these flags. You know, the pendant you get from completing France stuff.
Yeah.
Free them a window and he can't see them at all.
Okay.
I got the Iveco flag, which is just standard flag.
Yes,
and
yeah,
you
I
can't
should
see
be
that
able
either.
to see that, you would think.
Yeah.
And I've also got. I'll put the fucking Paris thing on. You know, the big Eiffel Tower. I'll put that.
On the Eiffel Tower that sits on your dash.
Yeah, and see if you can see that. We're just going through the middle of France just now, by the way, Kev. Oh yeah, there'll be about 13 updates if you put the winter mod on.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's right. I'm in Cardiff, so
Okay.
I'm just doing the small jobs just to finish off doing all the trucks ones.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Our Stu is finished. It's just carrying.
I'm just carrying presents for the fucking fun of it.
What's you doing?
Our curtain cider if you're in multiplayer.
Yeah, you can't see other people's gifts, all you see is a curtain cider.
Ah,
Oh, I'm running out of fuel.
I still got fuel and I've got 6 rounds to go. I could probably just coast in from here. Especially since I'm doing 55.
There's 2 fuel stops ahead. Right.
Yep, I'm just coasting past them.
I've said my hero note in that there, and I remember Jay used to.
I'm not slowing down as what I am doing. I'm just letting my fucking truck coast all the way in. Who knows, I might actually make it from here. Oops. Oh crap. Thank fuck I managed to slow down. But I might not make it for a sec now because of that. In fact I won't because 2 people are coming out it.
1,053 euro up to fill it. Still transport.
Oh, this guy's got a scanny IS as well.
I was just scanning your this off now. The high roof.
Damn it. I turned a little too sharply.
Look at if I'd realised that was my garage there, I would have come up there after cheap.
That's alright. I'm just clicking cover now. I'm not even going on to park it.
Have you got your 20 drivers to level 10 yet, David?
No, I have a handful, about half a screen full, and then everyone else is at 9. I've got 2 screens of 10 or 9.2.
Yeah. I've got a few at 7.5 and the rest of like 9.2.
Alright, have you not got that one yet? Or?
Yeah, half my drivers are at 10.
Or you have that? And
Yeah.
did you hire all your extra drivers with the Italian DLC?
No, I haven't got it yet.
Oh,
Alright. That's up to about 270 something now for drivers.
That's alright.
So it causes extra lag.
That's alright, I've got something to spend my 520 million on then, new trucks. I've been upgrading all my other trucks for the drivers, buying them all brand new Scanias.
I might have all fucking...
I gave mine.
This is 96 grand to go.
yeah, I'll put mine all up to 6 befores and give them the biggest engine and give them the best fucking transmission. And start giving them all paint jobs as well, just to fucking spend my money.
Apart from one driver that has a good truck, the rest are all on bog standard.
Yeah, I've given them all a standard paint job for the company now. It's just like, I
Well,
need
mine
something to
are
spend my
too,
money
but
on,
they're all
so...
black.
Yeah, my original Man TGX is on something like 197,000 miles.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, Kev, did you have a look at that video I posted from the SES?
Yeah, I had a look at it's on their website yesterday. The trailer for the Christmas trailer.
Yeah, did the Renault look different to you as well, or...?
Yeah, it's the new Renault 8.
Alright, so is that their teaser? No, we're getting new Relons next year.
Yeah, probably. And the new Man.
Was he? I wasn't
MAN,
even the
yeah.
man.
It's going
Yeah,
to have
if you...
It's
Yeah,
going to
if
have a
you...
WO at the start of it. Just to be politically correct.
Right, sorry, Kev, what you were saying?
Yeah, because if you go on to their video on YouTube and scroll down to the comments of that, you'll see one about the different trucks that are in there.
Ah.
I'm taking a job there to Dover, Stu.
Dover. Right, give me a sec, I'll pull into the set.
And
or at least it.
that's actually gone from here as well.
So I'm here
This will be my last job.
Dover. I go on to Dover. Gifts.
Yeah, and that should be my last.
The last one for you.
Except we don't have. Is it from this here as well?
Yep.
Alright, we have a different one this time, so.
Yeah, but the past like 4 or 5 jobs, Kev, we've had the same trailer from the same company to the same place.
Well, yeah, because your trailer's sitting beside mine.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I going? To LKW log.
Yeah, you look like I've got a set logistics trailer there. Do you have a?
Well, no, because it's the texture is a mixture between the Lisette and the white curtain cider.
Oh, I know. It's because you have 2 trailers here. One's your white curtain cider, the other's the set trailer. That's why.
Yeah, I was annoyed with where all the trucks. You know, when it was playing up on ETS the other day,
Yeah.
I clicked to take the job and it got disconnected and it wouldn't let me back in till last night.
Right.
And it was late by the time I managed to get on
Yeah,
it last night.
I delivered my one, the one that was I suspended the job, and then I went in and it was late. Then when I delivered it, but it still gave me the thing for dropping it as a gift.
Yeah, mine was late for before I even picked it up. So it let me take the job, but it wouldn't let me do nothing else.
Alright, because mine was suspended, and then when I went in, it gave me the option that I wanted to take it or not.
You coming here now, yeah, Kev, or?
No, I'm on my way to yeah. I'm on my way to Southampton with gifts.
Okay, no problem.
You're going to go on to Dover, Kev.
I'm in single player though.
Did you get fuels, Stu?
Yeah. I'm all filled up.
It feels weird driving on this side of the road over here.
Even though your truck is that side of the road truck.
No, I've got a left-hand drive truck.
Oh, did you get a European one?
Yeah.
I've still got my British one.
Yeah, if we drive mostly in the continent, now we're on multiplayer now, so I got used to the left-hand drive truck.
But even in single player, you tend to be most of the time on the continent.
Yeah.
There's a truck there on the right strip.
Yeah, it's well the road though.
And there's another one at the next jump up here as well.
Oh, yeah, I haven't long got in from work, you know. I was a little shit.
Right, they're the guys that just came out of the sets a minute.
Yeah, well, they're both pulled over, so.
Because I recognise that Trousers fucking company.
Yeah, because there was them and there was 2 Brazilian transport.
You sure, Mum?
Yeah, for a few days anyway.
Days off. Christmas Day, Boxing Day, Wednesday and Thursday.
That's not too bad.
Then I'm back into work again then.
So you get 4 days and then...
Yeah, I'm back in until New Year's Eve then. I don't know what I'm doing from New Year onwards yet.
Do you not have box at jar sales over there from after Christmas now?
Well, they've already got the January sales stuff coming to the staff canteen.
But that's over here, fucking January sales we start and Stevens is there, Boxing Days.
Yeah, probably. I'm not in, so I don't care. Let him get on with it. Some of the staff in a minute, 6 o'clock in the morning to get everything ready for when we open at 11. So we do 11:05 tomorrow.
Yeah, just mind I'm on my video here, Kev, if you don't want to say it and you don't want one.
Yeah, I mentioned where I work.
Alright, okay.
I know.
I was doing that with David earlier, like talking the thing I was making and seeing it make people really happy and it could last you a long while, it could last you a short while.
And now we've come to the conclusion about the condiments.
Yeah, I mean, there's coming into the car park this and there's queuing for half an hour to get onto the car park.
Holy
Was that
shit.
busy?
Did that just...
Yeah, the
suddenly
skybox
change?
just changed in an instant.
Yeah. 40, not 2. That has to be the server.
Is this your last job to get the tier 2 now, David?
Yeah, this is my last one. That's 155 miles with a ferry, so hopefully it gives it.
Yeah, it's planned routes over 150 miles, I suppose. That includes ferry as well, and that, I suppose.
Yeah, because I went to Grimsby over the ferry and it still gave me it. And that was from
I did
Amsterdam.
have one earlier that was, I was telling this shoe, I had one in ATS. It was 147, so I rerouted to get it at 150 plus.
Yeah.
And then I arrived into where I was going and got shit, I already did one here. So it didn't count anyway because I'd already delivered there. And I've done a double on this as well. I've done 2 to Montpellier.
Yeah. Well, I'm writing them down to make sure that I'll get to the same place twice.
Or should just go into your World of Trucks page and it gives you a log of what you've done.
Yeah, I can't be bothered. It's just easy to write it down.
I have so many pieces of paper now from trying to get all the achievements. Like, goodness knows what's what.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked up the special transport as well last night.
Oh, very good.
I haven't done one yet.
Yeah, I haven't got it yet.
Still waiting on BP.
Still waiting, yeah. And well, do you know something? Like, I still have Italy, so I'm not too worried. It'll be there when it's there. I'm not. Like, I'd be delighted if ProMods announced that they've got the route set up on ProMods with an extra few routes and then get it, you know?
Yeah.
And then do it with ProMods.
Can they set up an extra few routes in ProMods? Because that'll take a bit of time, wouldn't it? No.
Well, they can. Because, like, ProMods will be the one that'll do it because they'd be kind of closer linked, I think, to SCS than anyone else, really.
No, just a bit of time it would take to set up a route.
Well, I don't know. Well, you see, because they can basically copy and paste whatever they need from SCS, whereas SCS had to develop it.
Maybe.
Which is why it took them so long. But all ProMods have to do is copy and paste kind of job. Well, obviously it's not that easy. But
Yeah, they also have to test the route, make sure you can get fucking everything where you want to go.
well, yeah, but that's going to be part of their... They do that anyway, like we said with the likes of the double trailers and all that, they would have had to check all their routes within the permitted area. I think on ProMods you can take them into extra places, can't you, Kev? I'm sure you can take the doubles into more countries than... Because obviously there's a lot more countries in ProMods anyway.
Oh yeah, Kev, that picture in the monkey pictures, that's a sausage to me.
No, Kev, not quite.
I think he's muted himself. Ah, I didn't see what happened. I was on the hill going downhill and that's why it sped me up as I was going into the junction. God.
Right. See, that time I decided to go flat out, hammer on the brakes, 25, and then put down the accelerator again, going through the junction. Or going through the toll bridge.
Oh, there goes
And I
Kev.
got through.
Oh, I can see the channel tunnel now.
Yeah.
That's just been going almost 3 hours now, David.
It is, yeah. That's not too bad. I've got... I mean, we've done, like when I came on at, what time was it? I would have come on about 7:30, so or just over 3 hours ago. Or 6:30. And I started in something or other in Italy. So we've been up and around the circle in France and now up into England. That's not bad going. Get this job done, that'll be my 6 jobs done, and just means one more in ATS, and I'll have 2 of them done.
You only got one to do in ATS?
That'll actually be doing 13 jobs in both of them then. Right, we have a few up here now that there.
I'm just gonna let this guy through.
Alright, the other fella's gone around the circle.
I think he's getting roads. The way he's
I'd
going.
say so, yeah, but just watch it up because he's coming back around.
Well, it should be in the no collision zones now.
Oh yeah, that's right, Jax, once you come in there you're in no collision, aren't you?
Yep, I'm non collision as soon as I got past that.
Hopefully my game doesn't crash with all my workers. No, it doesn't crash anymore now.
No, once you've like loaded it once and let it run through for the first time.
Alright, is it only
The first time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm back for you.
It's only the first time you do. Okay, because and you see when I done it the first time.
Yeah, it was like 15 minutes of waiting before it finally went through.
Well, no, it wasn't because I wouldn't have started my single player a whole lot before multiplayer. Do you know what I mean? I would have started a single player, then gone into multiplayer.
Yeah, but the amount of weeks between that would be worse because you have the server being a week 400 and you were
right.
week
But
1.
I think when I went in, you see, I didn't have any hired drivers.
Nah, so it only had to catch up with
I only had me.
Yeah, so it didn't have to catch up anything like that then.
So any hired drivers I have now, I have got a couple. I did get a couple of million kind of hit from having hired drivers, but nothing major. So. Because I think, because when I started this profile, it would have been when we started doing multiplayer on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Because I started in Paris, or Rotterdam, I think.
Yeah,
or
see the
Paris on this one.
The crash and delay comes from your drivers being on week 1 or week whatever, and the server being on week 500. So it's got to work out all the fucking stuff in between.
Yeah,
before it can let you go back in.
I used this as multiplayer long before ours. A single, just me on multiplayer long before.
And
I
that
ever
reminds me,
drivers.
I think I know what's happened like with Kev when he first came in, when he kept getting kicked, or kept crashing the game. Might be because it was such a long period of time, and so many drivers that couldn't calculate all of the time before the system kicked them.
I just remembered there we're in England there.
I just followed you like a daft fool as well.
I was looking at the arrows on the road going,
yeah, why is that arrow pointing the other way?
Thankfully you can still see. Thankfully you can still see the arrows through the snow. Yeah. Oh man. I've only got 22 miles left.
Just foot to the floor, man.
Oh, that's what I have. Straight on. Yes, you have to drive in Italy and France and you come up into England, it's surely plain alright, isn't it?
Yeah, that's because this is a very old map. There's nothing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you start off, you look at it and you kind of go, oh, yeah, that's grand. But that's what I'm saying. When you actually come up after France and Italy and you're looking at the junctions
Yeah,
and
it's
you're
like,
looking
what
at
the
the
fuck's
road
this?
and you're looking at the backgrounds and you're like,
And the distance, man.
definitely.
Isn't it like the scaling here is different to the rest of Europe?
Well, it's slightly. It's one is to 20, I think. One is to Is it 1 is to 20 or something in this? And it's 1 is to 30. No, what's it? Is it 1? No, 1 is to 18, I think, in this, is it? And 1 is to 20 in the rest of it. Because it was ATS originally, was 1 is to 30 or 35. Your road works at 58, no problem. 9. Get 60 out of it. 61. 62.
Speeding the fence, speeding the fence, speeding the fence, speeding the fence.
And then back down again. Whoa! Oh, sorry. I thought that was actually the wrong path. So we have a blue dot there on the first. Oh, there's shit. It's a signpost. I was trying to look to see where dot was.
Oh, I've got pedestrians in the streets here.
Oh, because you haven't turned on those, sure.
Yeah.
Now that you turned them on and you have all the extra.
Yeah, it's looking at somebody walking down the street here.
Are you enjoying the second half of the special transport DLC now with all the people and extra vehicles?
Well, I can see the people like standing there with reporters and all that shit, and it's like, my god, she's an ugly bitch.
Oh, tell her.
I mean, she puts my face to shame, and I'm really ugly as it is.
You want to see ugly watch farmers farming dynasties, people. And in that, you're supposed to find one and marry them, like.
That's alright, just pass a sack over her head. And I can say that because somebody will put a sack over my head.
Excellent delivery. Right, so event complete. Lovely stuff there.
I'm inside you, Dafydd.
Hello again, Kev.
Hello.
You have an internet?
Yeah.
Or having lack of internet?
Yeah, it's MrMoonDog's fault. His internet's
I see
catching.
a gift trailer where you're just parked. It could be it's mine though.
It's yours.
Aye.
I can see one too. It shows your one, but yours they disappear. Your one stays there, but like when you unhooked yours last time, as soon as you unhooked it, it disappeared.
Well, whatever. That's an undone.
That's true, my truck is higher than yours. Or the cab is sitting up higher than yours.
The front of the cab is certainly higher. But the back of the cab, mine is just slightly higher by that big fucking spoil at the back.
I'm looking at my window, my mirrors and that are up higher than you. But yeah, the back of your cab is higher, but my seat is higher.
Yeah, your seat's higher, but aye.
Right, turn on your lights there.
Hang on.
Thank you.
Blinker's going too, and...
Well, I can't see your blinkers.
Oh yeah, you can't even see my blinkers.
Oh, I can't see your flashers, so...
You haven't changed all the stuff in the front then to... Like, see all the stuff in the front of your Scania, the grille, whatever, I changed all that to paint. So the paint job follows through all the grille and all that.
Yeah, it is. It was all paint.
It's grey and chrome to
I got
me.
rid of that grill, or maybe I never saved it. I had all that as paint.
It's all chrome and
It's all chrome. No, I did have it as all paint.
oh right.
Maybe I never say. I know I had gone in and done everything one day, and
Yeah.
then I forgot to actually buy it.
Yeah, see like your wheels as well. The front, there should be, if you click on above the wheels, there should be a cover, the cover for your wheels. You should get a big paint when it goes around it as well.
No, I have that.
Really?
That is, I do have to. That is the cover of the wheels, I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's painted, but it doesn't look like the big one I got.
I'll have to double check. I thought I had.
Hang on, I'll go get my Scania and bring it here.
Well, I jumped to the garage and I'd see.
Alright. Oh, I better end the video. You want to say goodbye?
Bye.